Hopefully. Can you hear me now? Is just sound? Do we have sound? It's just sound now. Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you so much. Let me delete that one. Let me delete the first one. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for having my back. Because I will just be talking. I won't know that you can't hear me. All right. So welcome back. We are starting right away. Good morning, everyone. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ̀yin tèmi. Ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wà? Lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe wà. Ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wà? Lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe wà. Ọmọ ilé pọ́lì báwo ni o ṣe wà? Lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe wà. Naomi Odubia báwo ni o ṣe wà? Lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe wà. Bàtàbùtù báwo ni o ṣó wà? Olè Mary báwo ni o? Bọ́lájí báwo ni o? Àṣàkẹ́ báwo ni o ṣe wà? Lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́. Ọláolúwa Tẹ́mì báwo ni o ṣó wà? Lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́. Èmi àtòrin àfi sùúrù ṣe wà. Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy weekend. Hey. All these God of men, they do something. It's good to be a God of men. You go do rubbish and nonsense, and you go tell your member there is nothing they can do, and they will still clap. I like it. Ayé ìjẹkújẹ. Pastor Olutayo, ẹ káàárọ̀ sà. Welcome to our channel. Pastor Olutayo, we welcome you. Husband of 2 wives. You say you don't marry 2 wives. Now 1 wife you marry. After how many years? I divorce, India, I divorce. Musician, let me hear word. Musician, let me hear word. Pastor Olutayo of Good Tidings. He says his church is no more Good Tidings. His church is now Unity Church. It's now Unity Church. It's not Good Tidings again. He changed name. He changed wife. Uncle, they trace 2 different punani. He don't use one punani for over 30-something years. He tire. He carry another one. I mean, they shop both of them together. He just show one. After he don't shop one secretly for a long time. He shop and shop and shop and he dey shop double. He shop and shop and shop double. After 33 years, he can't say he no marry one again. Say he never married before. I'm not streaming on your Facebook. Oh, if you're on Facebook, come and join. Let me share with them on Facebook. I no go stream with them. Anybody we won't watch, make you enjoy us here. So that the videos where I post go get meaning, especially Mr. Kenny's video. I want that video to get enough views so that family parents can learn. If I want to be greedy, I want to be posting everything together. No, I want people to hear that Mr. Kenny's story very well. It's a story that people should learn from. It's a story a lot of parents should learn from. May I share with them, make them join us here. Pastor Olutayo of Good Tidings. He said that Unity Church now. Here they come. Emma Binu. This one relaxing show. No be interview. I rest from interview show for now. Me they no buy me. It's too emotional draining. You know, so why not she post this on Facebook again? I won't take post for Facebook. Why Facebook no give me option of Facebook man ni mi lára o. Join us. Link below. And then join us. So he has 2 wives now. No, he said he has just 1 wife. Hold on. We are coming. You must have seen it. The thing was raining last week. Now, because of all the case on my neck, that's all the thing they paid me. I know if you put mouth. They pay me as somebody don't they send this thing to me for the past 3 weeks. Auntie, have you seen this? But I busy. I not quick see the post to the person that was sending it. I didn't get to see it on time. 2 weeks ago, now I concern. By that time, we don't deal on this case of Okafo and the rest. So, and those ones, you know, this one, husband and wife matter. I they come. Esha ni suru for me. Kini you post here, bikini. Let us listen to Pastor Olutayo first. For those who don't know, Pastor Olutayo is the pastor and the general overseer, like they call them, of Good Tidings Church, formerly Good Tidings Church. He said it is no more Good Tidings Church, but Unity Church now. And he's also an in-law to Bishop Oyedepo. He was once a pastor under Bishop Oyedepo. So he's more like a family with Bishop Oyedepo. And his church is based in Abuja. So he came out recently to talk and introduce the new wife to the public. I'm on live stream, Gabi.
I'm sorry.
Live stream, I've said if you want to leave your message, I will respond. So let us listen to how he introduced his customer. I say customer. He introduced the new wife to the church. Please, if you are just joining us, if you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to help us to subscribe to this channel. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. And also, if you are a new subscriber on this channel, your subscription is really, really appreciated. Thank you so much for finding this channel worthy of your subscription. Now, let us go into and listen to Pastor General Overseer, Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Unity Church, the in-law of Bishop Oyedepo, the owner of Winners Chapel. Now in-law to one of the richest pastor in Nigeria. In fact, one of the top 10 richest in the world pastor. So let's listen to him.
Be angry, no problem. I want to be angry. Okay, be angry. Help me welcome Funlola Akinrede. This is wife. It's time in my life. If you are happy, clap. If you are not happy, clap. You have no choice. Pastor Mike, help me bring her here. Pastor Mike, help me bring her. I'm letting all members, family and friends of Unity Worship Center know that your pastor is married. All of you, events began to unfold, and many of it was so speedy, you couldn't understand. I came and then the name of the church changed. Bam, Unity Worship Center. One day, there is no argument. As I hear, that's what I do. I've suffered, man. I never married. I didn't know. When I discovered the conspiracy, my life became a target. Let's kill him so he won't talk. I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm just going to show you my wife. That's all. All the things in the past, I don't have problem. I call heaven and earth to witness today. This is the altar of holiness. Can't be lying here. I don't do verity. It's truth. Heaven and earth to witness that for the first time in my life, I'm getting married. I have gotten married. I want you to keep praying for me and reckon of me as a servant of God that I am. The things I cannot talk about or I will not talk about, you begin to see the effects in the atmosphere after now. Just watch out. Keep in mind the date. December 14th today. Watch out on the January 14th. Look at events. Then you know what I'm talking about. I thank you all for holding forth, and for those who believe, who are still around. The Lord bless you mightily. This is my wife. God bless you.
Inside church, inside house of God, like you call it. Pastor Olutayo say he's never been married. Who is this woman? Hold on, oh, make I put the picture. Your pastor said he has never been married. And you are clapping. At what age? Who is this woman? According to our findings, they say now Sister Bolu be that. The first wife of Pastor Olutayo. But your pastor said he has never been married. Who born all his children for him? The children from heaven, according to information, they say he has 4 children. Those children fall from heaven. Abi pastor bring children out of wedlock and presented Sister Bolu. That is the name of the woman, Boluwatife. He presented Sister Bolu as a worker or what? And while Sister Bolu was in church, acting like a wife, what did Pastor Olutayo tell the church people? Who did he tell? How did he introduce Sister Bolu to them? And they said they've been together for 33 years. Their children are not even young. And Baba said he has never been married. So, is Baba telling us that this woman has been having children for him out of wedlock? Wetin Musa no go see for inside church. Wetin Aduni here no go hear from pastors. Oh, ew. I've never been married. Even tell the members, if you want to get annoyed. I don't care. Your opinion does not matter. I do what I like. From a leader. Now, so I don't capture on a member that you would tell them you don't care whatever they think. And the members are there clapping hands. You are there clapping hands. Somebody tell you don't care. Whatever you like, you think. If you like, get upset. I don't care. Really? Can a member do this? A member of the church, a worker. Can a worker just come and change woman? Then at what point did this other woman, let me put the 2 pictures of the both of them. Egba mi era mi. Now, this is first wife, bro, Sister Bolu. But he said that he's never been married. So are we to consider Sister Bolu as baby mama. Now, question I dey ask, so no offense meant, in case Sister Bolu gets to see this video. Sister Bolu, ẹ dákun ẹ má bínú. And I don't even ask about Sister Bolu. They say she's a very quiet person. She no go come out to talk. Not only quiet, they say they have another problem. Me cannot talk that one because it involves Pikin. Sister Bolu, and you are talking about married. Sister Bolu, have you been pretending with your husband as a living lover for 33 years? The man no marry you. He no do anything for you. You stay with him for 33 years. And now the same you are canceling young ones. Now question me, I dey ask, because you have a platform where you talk to singles and married. You sat with your husband for 33 years. You are pretending. I am asking, I'm not saying you are. Were you pretending and lying to the public and your church member? Because this is what your husband is trying to tell us. He said, I've never been married. I have never married. Does it mean, Sister Bolu, you help your husband do arrange inside church? Lying to the public, lying to the women in the church, as the mother in Israel, like they call you. As the mama yard, you were inside the church. While the members thought you are married, you declare your husband without being married as a pastor's wife. We are only asking question here. You self listen to wetin your husband talk. Your ex baby father, he said it's until you come out and tell us that you are married though. This is the evidence of your marriage to this man. Me, I will continue to call you baby mama. Emma Binu sister me, in case you get to see my video. No vex. Except you can prove to us that you were actually married to this man with evidence. If you don't prove to us as that you were once married, we will consider you as baby mama. Now, before I play the video again, does it mean that when the church did not know that their pastor got married, the church never knew their pastor went to marry another woman? When he was to marry this new wife that he considered wife, the church were not aware. He didn't invite his church member. Now, secret wedding, and you know, to loshe. When I say unbeliever life better pass your pastor life, this is another evidence. Does it mean that pastor go do a secret wedding? I be waiting. Where members no know, where you come bring and say, this is my wife. Mind you, information that I got is that this woman, the new wife, I be the real wife, the original wife, not the Ogbanje wife. According to pastor, Sister Bolu that we all know was a spiritual wife. Now this one be original wife. So maybe we should call Sister Bolu. Sister Bolu, no offense meant. You have to come out. Oh, you come out to Bawo. They say you are spiritual wife. You are not original wife for 33 years. Baba said he just married. So according to Baba, the physical wife, no be Ogbanje wife, no be spiritual wife. According to what I heard, this new wife has 3 children for Baba. 3 children. At what point this new wife begin born for Baba? At what point did she become the wife? And those children are teenagers. No be small pikin wey dem just born now. If he's now just introducing the wife wey don dey stay with them inside church, wey dey with them inside church, they born pikin inside church for so long, member no know say na pastor dey get pikin wey dey born. Pastor oh. Ayé àwọn pastor yín ò wù mí Ọlọ́run. The pastor carry woman can't give you. All of you are not asking question. All our children, who get our children? I should leave the first wife out. No, the first wife has to talk. What do you mean leave the first wife out? How can they be lying to the youth, lying to children? You be the first wife. Now the husband saying never married before. So we are acting the first wife. You not really marry the man, abi you marry him. I'm for the woman, no. I'm for both women. Don't worry. I'm going somewhere. Our sister must come out and talk. You know, go talk about who. How can a man say he was never married to you and you say you will keep quiet? The man is playing a game. He's playing a game. He knows what he's doing. He's playing a game. Let's listen again.
Be angry, be angry. No problem. I want to don't be angry. Okay, be angry. Help me welcome Funlola Akinrede. This is wife. It's time in my life. If you are happy, clap. If you are not happy, clap. You have no choice. Pastor Mike.
If you are happy, clap. If you are not happy, don't clap. Yo. If you are happy, clap. If you are not happy, don't clap. You have no choice. May I never find myself in this situation again, where somebody at this my age will tell me I have no choice. Be angry. If you want to be angry, be angry. I don't care. At this my age, at this my level, I go stand before a man like myself. He go come tell me. Funny enough, they keep all these people standing while they are doing all these things. Oh, they don't sit down. They will stand on their feet. If you are happy, clap. If you are not happy, don't clap. If you are angry, be angry. I don't care. For people that build your church, that use their hard-earned money to build your church, supporting you financially, physically, with their time, with everything about them, thinking they are working for God. Now you have made it clear they are your slave. That is why you can tell them. Be angry if you want to be angry. If you are happy, clap. If you are not happy, don't clap. I don't care. In other words, now you don't buy them. Now you get them. They are under you. You sit on top of their head. You are in total control of full-grown men, fathers, and mothers who are training children through school to know their rights. To know their right from their left. To know that they have a right and nobody should trample on their rights. Now those parents, they talk to like that. Well done, sir.
Bring her here. Pastor Mike. Help me bring her. I'm letting all members, family and friends of Unity Worship Center know that your pastor is married. All of you, events began to unfold, and many of it was so speedy, you couldn't understand. I came and then the name of the church changed. Bam, Unity Worship Center. One day, there is no argument. As I hear, that's what I do. I've suffered, man. I never.
Baba say he suffer. Waiting pastor suffer. You suffer punani. I be waiting you suffer. I've suffered, man. They know how to use manipulation. Just like Chris. Chris too was telling us, say, he suffer. The choice he made, he was now blaming it on his parents and the ex-wife. Here, Baba. Olutayo say, I've suffered, man. You suffer. How you take suffer? Baba, your dozy are they here. Your dozy are they here. Baba, Oshomo me. You suffered, man. At what point did you suffer? Now you suffer, being your ex-wife, when you say you don't know again, the mother of your children. Abina, she suffer. Abina, both of you suffer. I've suffered, man. Gaslighting. Blame shifting. Oh yeah, wetin do you, sir? Shon gba punani lọ́wọ́ yín ni. Abina breast then collect from your mouth. Baba, oh, wonderful. Oh yeah.
Married. I didn't know. When I discovered the conspiracy, my life became a target. Let's kill him. so you won't talk. I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm just going to show you my wife. That's all. All the things in the past, I don't have problem. I call heaven and
Mama don't take style. Tell everybody, say, if not talk from now tomorrow, I don't do wetin I want to. After he talk, say he suffer. He say he was never married. He thought he was married, but he was not married. You thought you were married. Was Baba in the spiritual world when he thought he was married? Or was he married to a spiritual woman? You say let them talk from now to tomorrow. You will not talk. Our pastors, you around one customer, one move. Please, all of you in abroad here, can a pastor just wake up and tell the members, this is my new wife. I thought I was married. After being with a woman for 33 years, woman that has 4 children for him, and nobody is asking questions. And the customers are clapping. I've been a members, then they call them. They are clapping. Will a pastor come here in this place and stand up and say, this is my new wife? At what point did you become a divorcee or did you become single? Your customers deserve to know. At what point did you become divorced? At what point did you decide to remarry? You said you changed the name of your church without their consent because now you got the talk to. So there is nothing like accountability to people standing before you. And the same you want to confront government. The same customers under you want to confront government. You can just wake up and do whatever you please without consideration to people, the people under you. Wonderful. Where shall we talk? Can anybody do that in this kind of place and just stand up? This is my new wife. When did you marry the new wife? At what point did the new wife become your wife? What happened to your other woman that was with you all the way from Winners before they ask you to go and establish Winners Parish in Abuja? And you and Baba Oyedepo, you people fight, dirty fight, where we say, the thing will make that one back down because 2 of you in a getting a secret for hand that must not come to the public. If public here, church for don't pack up sins. But 2 of you, you put your sword aside so that the world will not know what is going on. And you carried on. You continue, and you went to establish your own church. Why did you fight Pastor Oyedepo at a point? You were ready to even expose a lot of things about him. Now the man kuku say, oh yeah, no vex, they carry your wahala go. The man fear you. Oyedepo fear this man, no be small. Baba Oshishengeshe, he fear him. He fear the man. He fear this guy where they look. Because now done. Correct done. Let's continue. He knows what he's saying because he knows the wife will not come out. He knows the wife will not challenge him publicly. In fact, according to information I got today, they said the wife is stripped the wife of a lot of things. That the wife is cutting with somebody, allegedly. When I now asked, I said, the woman not get her own work. They said the woman, all these women that get themselves lost in the shadows of their men, she's one of those women. I saw her YouTube channel, but nothing on that channel per se. They say that the woman, now in they manage her profile as at the point. They say as we dey talk, it don't strip the woman of anything that will give her voice to speak. And also there is a shadow. I won't mention that for a reason. There is a serious shadow in between them. He knows say he gets the woman. That is why he can come out and boldly said what he said. He don't strip her of anything that will give her strength to talk. And don't forget, they have the power of the church behind them. They have the power of the other churches behind them. They have law enforcement behind them that gives them strength. Are we even sure that this woman is not even being threatened? 33 years together. 33 years. 33 years. And somebody said, I thought I was married. I was never married. And the members in the church think that is normal statement. I thought I was married. You as a woman sitting down, you sat down to listen to what this man said. And you kept quiet. And you were looking, you are comfortable. You as a man, you sat down. A man like yourself is telling you, I thought I was married. I never knew I was never married. Then the question you will ask him, are they not the one that tell you the Holy Spirit is working for them? Are they not the one that will tell you the Holy Spirit has been speaking? Are they not the one that have been telling you, God said, God said? So when he had the first woman, that woman was not from God. And they were together, they built the church for years, for decades. And suddenly, he found out that he was never married. He thought he was married. But now, he knew he's feeling he was never married. And now, he just married. And he's introducing the wife to the public for the first time. Where was this woman all along? Who gave birth to the 3 children the woman has? Those children, I think the first one should be about 15 years or so. Or 16. So that means out of that 13 years, together with the other woman, 17 years out of those years was with both of them, or what? It's just a question. It's just a question. So that means at that time, or who owns those children? Are you going to say you are not the owner of those children? They say that woman, now you get those children. And they said this woman has been in the picture for a long time in the church. In the picture, you should understand what I mean. For a long time in that church. Our pastor, you don't come. You people are trying, you know.
To witness today. This is the altar of holiness. Can't be lying here. I don't do verity. It's truth. Heaven and earth to witness that for the first time in my life, I'm getting married. I've gotten married.
What is wrong with you customers? Your pastor that has been with a woman for 33 years, with one woman, is suddenly telling you, I am getting married for the first time. And you are clapping for the first time. You are not shocked. For the first time, you are not saying for the first time. What happened to Sister Bolu? Where is Sister Bolu? How did Sister Bolu have children for you if you were never married? So you've been lying to us that you were married to Sister Bolu. So Sister Bolu just had children for you out of wedlock. And you were calling her your wife to us. At what point did Sister Bolu cease to be a wife? And she was giving birth to your children. And you guys are clapping. It's not good to be under these people. You can never have sense. 33 years together. You say you are just discovering that you are married. Pastor Tayo. Sorry, oh. Now question I dey ask. You know when somebody take kind, when you don't sip, shall I tell you say some of your God of men. before they mount the altar, some of them, then they taste kind. Some of them go don't smoke igbo before they come and stand on the pulpit and be talking. So they can talk anything they are talking. They will not know what they are talking. Maybe Pastor Tayo does not know what he's saying at this point. I want to give him an excuse. Whether he smoke igbo that time, before he come on the pulpit and be saying, I am marrying for the first time. Because if somebody knows smoke igbo, you know drink sapele water, no be say you call it, no be, if you know drink vodka, you know drink rum, I been at the water of Punani, enter pastor head. He come stand upon altar. He say, I'm marrying for the Pastor Tayo. Shella Oboni keto wa dro sori pulpit that you are marrying for the first time. Emma Binusa. Question, I'm just asking question. Etila plates. Ti o ye kela. I am divorced, inge I'm divorced. I am separated, inge I'm separated. Which one is I'm marrying for the first time? At what age? Now question, no. At what age are you marrying for the first time? At almost 70. Ejo, who know his age? Edakun. That you are just marrying. The other woman, it's okay. Now you people, they deceive on ourselves. We know say divorce day. We know couple can fall apart. We know anything can happen between couple. You can separate. Everybody can go their way. There's no, it they happen. You are the people that is always lying. There is no divorce in the kingdom of God. There is no separation in the kingdom of God. We know in real life, Oyinbo wey write Bible, wey get Bible, na dem do eraser. Oyinbo wey coin marriage, na dem still coin divorce. Na dem still coin the separation. Na dem still coin orishirishi of relationship. So which one is I'm worrying for the first time. I am divorced, simple. We are separated, simple. This is what Oyinbo will never do. Oyinbo will stand by you and say it is not working between me and Sister Bolu again, and we have both decided to go our way. Is it because you want to cheat Sister Bolu of her sweat with you? No question, no. Emma Binu. Because this is sounding more like somebody is trying to bully somebody. It's just 62 years. Okay. Tayo lo ye ki n pe ngba yen. Tayo. Olutayo. I don't know, say no old. Why can't they behave like old man? Even at that, he's just married for the first time at 62. Is he trying to bully the first wife? Now him make they call her spiritual wife. Because so if you talk, say you never marry somebody. Now him be say, the woman where they see with you, now spiritual wife, no be physical wife. Olutayo, shola oboni, otilola pleti. That's why you mount pulpits. I'm getting at they call them altar. Where they talk, say, I'm just marrying. You are just marrying. The 3 children, where the lady gets in call, you are just marrying. And the lady has 3 children. Where are the 3 children coming from? Who get the 3 children? You want to bully your first wife. You want to put fear in her so that she will not be able to talk. Edegbe ya kobi àwọn ọmọ yín ede ya pere lórí social media. Kí ni ò bá ṣe? There are some things to get you pay in family. You handle it with caution. Now that you have introduced your new wife, ẹ kú oríire o, congratulations o. You have done well. And you are a role model to many. You are a God of man that is on his way to heaven. And you kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ heaven àti hellfire. You are confirming it pẹ̀lú gbogbo behavior yín. The more you behave, the more we confirm. But yes, heaven cannot be somewhere and somebody will be behaving this way. This is my first wife. First wife, okay. Abi mistress converted to wife. My girlfriend has been upgraded to wife. My long-term mistress upgraded to wife. My long-term extra punani. My long-term customer. My long-term punani upgraded to wife. That's what you should tell us. When you have just gotten married. At 62, or you should marry. All the children where they get for you now out of wedlock. And you pastors here say, nothing when I know if you talk out. And when we say now they smoke igbo, your customers will be upset. When we say all these customers, all these God of men, I'm very sure with the way he spoke in this video, you don't smoke, you don't drink something. If you not drink something, somebody will not talk this way. Number 3 wife. Number 3 wife, abi baby mama. I hear say he get another baby mama, allegedly. They say there is another baby mama somewhere, allegedly. Our Christopher and company. Let's hear. If somebody no smoke kind, somebody no drinking, you no smoking bo. If ordinary man, then cash am for kiss cam here. Now kia the man resign. Kia out of disgrace and embarrassment he resign. Now Nigeria, I know say Nigerian God of men and leaders, they will be doing shameful things with pride. They will be doing shameful things with pride. Egiagbo, leave my ex-daddy. I see him. My ex-daddy na another time. My ex-daddy will not stop. Yeah.
I want to be angry. People could be angry. Help me welcome Funlola Akinrede. This is wife. It's time in my life. If you are happy, clap. If you are not happy.
Wait, so what is that irukere that you took to church? I think irukere is a traditional thing and is meant for chief and the rest. Is he a chief in his church? That I don't know the English irukere that is holding. If you hear the way he's talking, Olutayo mogogoro. Olutayo, he don't drink some ogogoro before he talk. Even his speech is kind of slurry. There is my wife. If you want to clap, clap. If you don't want to clap, you don't smoke, you don't drink ogogoro before you come. He know he was coming to talk what is untalkable. Olutayo know that what he wants to speak, he cannot speak it with ordinary eye. Nobody can tell me, say, he knows drink something. Or sweep, thank you. Nobody can tell me, say, he no drink. He no sniff before he come. Because he know waiting he won't come talk. No be something where normal person supposed to talk out. He drink him, he smoke him, he can't come. He can't begin yan or tapia. He dey yan rubbish and nonsense. They tell him customer, both old and young. He drinks apple water finish, he face them. He smoke, he go finish. Whether he even had other things, he face them. He say, if you want to clap, clap. If you don't want to clap, don't clap. If you are not happy, I don't care. If there's somebody who smoke something can talk that way. When somebody don't drink something, nothing way no go fit talk out of his mouth. And these are the leaders these are the people mentoring the youth. Share we don't enter Gao because many people will still behave the way he has behaved. This is not a matter of arrogance. Who say na arrogance? Who say na arrogance? That is not arrogance. That is the nature, character of somebody who don't smoke igbo and don't drink sapele water. You know, say when you want to do some things, when you know some things where you want to do, you get as it be. For example, make I tell you one story before we continue. You get one person where we say he won't do away, and far be the person. He won't come do away. The person will go do away for him. Now person where they here, our color. Now that person tell and say before you can go follow him person, go up and do interview. He must to lick plates. Now far talk say I would be like me no shaitan regime. He can't go tell him friends. In friends say, you know Chris. Somebody say make you lick plates. You say I will be like. Go and lick plates so that you can go and finish what you they do. The man say never. I will still be like. I will still be like means say Satan get behind me. I can never lick a woman plate. The mouse where they take pray, may I lick woman plate. Now your friend tell and say he never ready. As the friend say, he be like say won't spoil the thing. Now your friend go buy Remy Martins. This one will be story. Then go buy Remy Martins, go meet them for house. Then say make the lady meet them there. The lady go meet them there. Now then carry him. 3 of his friends, they hold him down. Carry kind, then pour him inside the mouth where. Now so he become drunk. He lick plates. He lick plates finish, he wake up, he begin for meat. But he lick plates as the lady, then go do waiting they won't do. There are some things that you want to do, just like waiting this pastor do. You have to drink. Not only drink, I want to believe overnight before they come for this program. Pastor Tayo, Tayo Olutayo, ó ti lá kinní, ó ti lá plates. Aunty Fumilola don't give am plate well. He don't lick plate Fumilola. He lick plate Fumilola, they don't, both of them. What the life they live inside, you will never know. Now you take them, say them be holy. Fumilola go don't grieve am, correct something do. He no be in the talk again. He not only give her something to do, he give her drink in the morning. Oh yeah, tó bá mọ̀ pé òdílé sọ Táyọ̀, ó yá mu drink díẹ̀. Ṣó ti wà okay, báwo lè ṣe fẹ́ sọ. He go don rehearse well for inside house. He go don rehearse. Oh yeah, you go to talk it. And when I reach inside, I say, praise the Lord, somebody. I want to tell you that the woman go say, no talk like that, or they will question you. Okay, báwo ni kí n ṣe sọ. Okay, when I get there, I will say, now I want to break a news to you. If you like, clap. If you don't like, clap. He said that is better. Nobody will be able to question you. Use agidi, use strong face and bone face. After all, you are the owner of your church. Take them bullshit them stylishly. Nobody will be able to question you. Okay, that is good. That is good. He don't rehearse well. He can't go church. He just carry the horsewhip. He didn't do like this. I want to introduce my new wife to you. I have never been married. That one I talk. You've never been married. And he can't. Ìyàwó káàbọ̀, ṣé dáadáa lẹ dé? Ẹ káàbọ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà jọ torí ogún lọ. And if you come be say the new wife, then cook up something for you. Now it make you lose focus. Where you dey jam talk? Hey, the end shall justify everything. The mother of your 4 children, you say you were not married to her. You dey tell us say na spiritual wife. Abi? Na spiritual wife, the person wey born 4 pikin for you. Just because you don't carry another one. You no get mouth to explain how it takes start. You know say na shameful thing you do, Tayo. Owashi agidi. Only you have never been married. Because you know how everything takes start. If them put them out, social media will stone you. You can't take agidi talk the thing. And because you know your customers, they can never reason. As long as they are under you, everything you do is okay. Let me forward it. I don't dare say. I never see this kind of thing before.
I've gotten married. I want you to keep praying for me and reckon of me as a servant of God that I am.
Okafok Senior. Prick Okafok Senior. He said, I want you to continue to pray for me and reckon me as the man of God that I am. I like the way you guys spin the head of your customer. You spin their head. You dey tell them say they don't get sense. Continue to pray for me. What are they supposed to pray for? After all, you don't, not be your wife supposed to pray for you. They should continue to pray for you as what? In other words, it was trying to divide their attention. It was trying to manipulate their brain. It was trying to use ogbon arekereke so that they no go reason wetin they go on. Then go look and say, yeah, we pray for our pastor. I will not be surprised if his customers come on social media and they will say, after all, he's a woman. He's a woman being. But they will not say the same thing. When the likes of, what's this guy's name again? Two-Face. When they like, Two-Face not even do like reach your pastors, oh. Two-Face don't get this kind of bold face, oh. Two-Face see they shy small to talk. Two-Face then give a correct ogogoro. You see and stumble on social media at that time. Now me talk, I know they do with I don't leave honey. I'm diverse from honey. Now me talk. So what I come and say, there is nothing wrong with me and honey. We are together. We are good. Now if I still cry out, say, Natasha, they beat him. He turned him to housewife. He say Natasha, na husband, in a wife. Now he tell people, say, me they come rescue her. Now he still come at it. Please leave Natasha alone. After he don't smoke, he go finish. and he don't drink ogoro, he go stumble cause social media. Please, I want to leave us alone. We are very okay. Natasha is really, please, no home as is that does not have his problem. The same thing when he do for during that time. He knows Two-Face no get bone face to come and talk like this. Tayo, you carry bone face, look everybody. You look old and new, old and young in your church. You look those educated people, PhD holder, master's holder, managing director, and all those politicians where they are supposed to correct. You see all of them. They tell them, say, pray for me. I just got married. You just got married. The other wife, there's nothing like I'm divorced from my former wife. Is it because you don't want people to ask questions of how this new one come to be and how long she has not been member of your church? Now we know say Toto mechanic plenty for inside church now self. Toto mechanic no the outside. They are also Toto mechanic here. They repair Toto mechanic here. They make fuming flenjo. Tayo is a Toto mechanic here. And I'm tank mechanic here. Now he make fuming something flenjo. He said, I'm just married. I shall ìyàwó. Àbí the one wey don born 3 pikin. Na new wife, àbí the one wey don born pikin. Now we dey ask. Hey, pastor you these pastors, now they use ogboju o. Ina go do nyama, still take bone face after I don't smoke igbo for inside house. Drink akpeteshi, sapele water. You come with bone face. They tell your customer if they like, they can be happy. If they like, they cannot be happy. You don't care. Yeah? Can a member do the same thing? Make you kuku take him now, say na inside church. Because outside is still better pass waiting with they see, they hear. I know some 60-something-year-old men, decent. Then say what are they looking for at this age again? Then gentle. At 62, you are telling us you just got married. Why you not show us when you dey marry? Make we see the marriage. Make we see the wedding. If you are doing a good thing, why you no let us see when you marry this woman? We no see the wedding. Just like Okafok. Okafok, he go do secret wedding. After he do secret wedding inside one parlor, a pastor we get member. Church members say they do their church, their wedding publicly, then go down announce days before wedding. When the dude married the woman, you did not let us see it. When the dude plan to start marrying her, you did not announce to the public. Who are the pastors that were present? The fathers of faith that were present? Who are the other people that were present there? You say don't do secret wedding finish. You dey tell them whether they are happy or not happy. So if your member do this, are you going to say that member has done the right thing? Your member suddenly will discard the mother of his children and just come to you, this is my new wife. You will not ask questions. Without explanation, you will accept. Without no explanation, you will applaud. If you ask the customer, your member, for explanation, and that member tells you, sir, I'm not ready to talk about this. I have married. If you like, accept it. If you don't like, don't accept it. Is that member going to remain in your church? You people are taking your members for granted. And I don't blame you. I blame them. You have told them indirectly, you are telling them. Not even directly. Directly, you are telling them they are under your feet. You can trample on them the way you like. If I were the first wife, I would come out. Because what you are trying to do is to stifle her voice. You are bullying her into silence so that the world will not know what you have done in secret. So that the world will not know the debts you are keeping. If not, except, I won't talk. But they do me make I don't talk too much. Emma Buru. As a father, can somebody, your daughter's son, just come to you, Daddy, I'm just getting married. You will not ask that your daughter, that's your son-in-law, how about my daughter? And that your son-in-law is telling you, I have never been married. This is my first time of marrying. The next question is, then what did you do with my daughter for the past 33 years? Irrespective of whatever this woman has done, irrespective of whatever mistake has gone on between you, it's okay to move on. It's okay to remarry. But as a leader, they deserve explanation. To say it wasn't working, we had some issues, not to trash her the way you have trashed her, not to speak as if she never existed. This is a woman people know with you together. They see you together. You were all together in Winners before you move to start your own church. How does she now suddenly become somebody that never existed? Kai. I fear no one fear these pastors, man.
The things I cannot talk about or I will not talk about, you begin to see the effects in the atmosphere after now. Just watch out. Keep in mind the date. December 14th today. Watch out on the January 14th. Look at events. Then you know what I'm talking about. I thank you all for holding forth, and for those who believe, who are still around. The Lord bless you mightily. This is my wife. God bless you.
Pastor Olutayo is a game player. He understands what he's doing. He's a game player. He understands what he's doing. Tí wọ́n bá tú kẹ̀kẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀, ó máa tabó nílé, ó máa tabá àlejò. He knows what he's doing. Some things you would think are not possible. Now for inside church, we dey see am say it is possible now. The question I'm expecting and I'm throwing out to his members that are clapping. Yes, he was trying to bully his members, not only his member, even the ex-wife. Everything he has done is to bully them to silence, bully the wife into silence, and make sure nobody is asking him questions. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to throw a threat out there. That's what he's trying to do. He said in a few weeks. Sure, I told you that this video was sent to me 3 weeks ago. He said 14th of December. That was when he introduced the wife to the public. And that was when they sent that video to me. Aunty Aduni, have you seen this video? Well, I was very busy then. The time I was saying I was going to be ready was when the case of Okafor escalated. And of course, that one is very, very important. So I concentrated more on that. Then I remember last night, I said, this case is still there. I have not treated it. I know a lot of people have spoken about it. I've seen a lot of these pages carry the video. But it baffles me how people sit under these people and they listen to this kind of a thing and they are not asking questions. Like I said, this woman is not a stranger in that church. She has been in that church since forever. At what point did she become the wife? At what point did she become the new mother in Israel? When has it been going on between them? The woman has 3 kids. Who has those 3 kids? And the oldest of those children, when I saw their picture, it's around 15 or so, 15, 16, if I'm not mistaken. The last one should be about 8 years old or 6. So all those children, who has those children? Who did she have the children for? But to customers, it is normal, it is okay. And these are the people who are supposed to uphold moral standard. If he wants to marry 2 wives, well, you do it right. You don't come down. Look at Chris Okafor too. When Chris Okafor case got to a crescendo with Doris, what did you do? The ex-wife, where they in home jeje, he dragged the ex-wife. He dragged the ex-wife into the mud. She was this, she was that. She committed adultery. She committed kinikon. If I were this woman, Bolu, I will not cover this man at this stage. Because another thing I had, I don't know how true, allegedly, they said the children has been turned against this woman. The children of this woman, they've been turned against her. Why? Now their father, they in charge of cash. Now their father has been in control of everything. So it's either they listen to him. That is how bad the case is. He's even depriving the woman, her children. Just like Okafor did to the wife. The saddest part was that when I heard that this woman has not gotten herself together. I don't know how true, but that was what I was told. The children are not babies. They are grown up. But we don't know who has been in charge from the beginning. I wish this woman would sum up courage. Because apparently, this man wants to according to the information I am thinking, he wants to silence her for life. And that other new woman, no, it used to be Good Tidings. It's now Unity Church. Unity Church. It's no more Good Tidings. He said he changed the name. He didn't even tell the members he was changing the name. So with what I am looking at, is Olutayo normal again? Is he still normal? As for the new wife, let me see if I have a write-up I saw somewhere. I hope I still have it. As for the new wife, Orogun fete biti ayati. Omuleola, Edaru, Oba ma fe kon fe. Akiwalode. When a man marry another woman, begin to rubbish the first wife and say nyama nyama, something is wrong somewhere. They want to marry second wife, maybe they marry in peace and let the other first one. If they want to say she should go, discharge her with her right and let her go. You don't come out to do this. The first wife is in Nigeria. I learned two of the children are in America here. Whether schooling or something, 2 of the children are in America here. As for the new wife, ìyàwó lele. Let me see if I can find that right up. Good, I see it. I was just hopeful. So somebody wrote, that person said, Bishop Olutayo's old and new wives. That person says, as an agony, I think that person knew them. I'm not too sure, but the way the person wrote the thing. Say, as an agony aunt, auntie, I try to approach sensitive matters with balance and restraint. The new marriage of Olutayo, formerly of Glad Tidings, will not be an exception. I sincerely hope the former wife does not come out to speak. I don't know why that person said that. Not because she has no right to, but because it may open doors to an episode of drama that none of us truly needs. Shetibo, Bishop Olutayo has stated that he has never been married. What he means by that is unclear to the public. That interpretation is something both parties can ultimately clarify in a court of law, especially if issues of property, assets, or other entitlements arise. However, where two people have lived together for 33 years as husband and wife, cohabited openly, and have been generally referred to and accepted as such by society, the law often recognizes this as a presumption of marriage, meaning whether you take her to court to marry her or traditional marriage, or you don't do that, as long as you have lived for so long, she's automatically your wife. Automatically, she has become your wife. Now, to now say you have never been married, what could have prompted to say I've never been married? So maybe they will still go to court or they are in court. We don't know. So the law often recognizes this as a presumption of marriage. Whether formal vows were taken or not becomes secondary in such circumstances. As for the new wife, celebration may be premature. She has inherited far more than a husband. She has inherited a complex web of friends, enemies, expectations, and unspoken histories. Those who once saw the former wife as a barrier may now test her boundaries, and assuming that they can get access and familiarity they never had before through her. Those opposed to the marriage may deliberately give her shege, constantly pointing out what she's doing wrong. Nothing she does may seem good enough. She may find herself constantly at loggerheads. With time, she may begin to discover habits. With time, she may also begin to discover habits, traits, and realities she was previously unaware of about her man. Marriage has a way of revealing what courtship carefully conceals. So perhaps the wisest thing for now is patience. Let time speak. Let dust settle. As for me, that person saying they sip in own tea. But for some of us who have some information, allegedly, at what points did this woman come into Pastor Olutayo's life? At what point? Since when has she been in his life? Who has the 3 children the woman has? When did she become a wife? Why was the wedding made a secret? Of course, we are not the law, we are not the court, we are not the wife. Like I always say, this page is just for analysis. It's to ask questions where we see things online. We are not part of the issue. But this is another case, very similar to Okafor's case. Why, at what point did this other woman become who is not a wife? At what point did she stop being a wife? At what point? Of course, couples have fights. Couples separate. Couple will say, I don't want to do. But what was our offense to be trashed this way? What was our offense to be treated publicly this way? And be said, I thought I was married. I was never married for 33 years. Guys, I will see you guys again. Make I waka for now. I be now one calling. If you want calling, make we do small calling. Do you want to call in? That's the number. Where's the phone? Your pastors, they do wonder. Where's the ordinary customer no fit do? Pastor, they do am. I don't think it is normal. This one get as it be. What God of man cannot do does not exist. Oh yeah, make I go rest. I will see you guys, if possible, today. If not, we will see tomorrow. They say my ex-daddy, he talks something. I see the video. Hey, from Manchester, how are you? They were married in the 3 ways. Somebody said they were married in 3 ways. So that means they did court marriage, traditional and church marriage. The new wife or the old wife? Is it the old wife or the new wife? You don't chop vegetable. I mean, they don't use kayamata. They use kayamata for pastor. Holy Spirit, no tell and say they put kayamata. My daddy don't drop another bomb by the call. I go talk about that one, make I rest. It's not easy. I don't get stamina too much. You know, so I don't do show too much these days. So to do long show, it's not easy for me. So, Holy Spirit, no tell Pastor Tayo, if you want to go climb somewhere, say this place where you dey go, it go cause you wahala, it go cause you embarrassment. Where you can't use ogboju, they tell your customers whether they like am or not. He don't do this thing, he don't do this thing. If they like me, then clap. If they like me, then no clap. He no care. Now kayamata cause am. You don't go climb where they use them bead. What is see bead for pastor? I don't talk say the wife see bead yo. You just wonder say how God of man go behave this way like person where they smoke kind. Person where they smoke igbo. Where is the first wife? The first wife is in Nigeria. Is in Nigeria. The church is in Abuja. Holy Spirit, no tell her. The man was just saying, so remember he said he saw hell, man. Maybe the wife show I'm shaggy. If the wife show I'm shaggy, or Molly, I said it, say couple they fight, then they separate. Well, as a leader, there is a way you put out words. There is a way you explain. This one, no explanation, it just impose. Is that the way he imposed? Now he catch people's attention. Not that he was separated. Some people know. I don't hear stay. Even before this year, before last year, I don't hear say he get problem with his marriage. I don't hear that one stay. While they were still pretending to people. That's why they ask those questions where I ask. I don't hear. Even about this woman where he show as wife, I don't hear about her. Well, not be everything we go to talk about. That was why I was asking that question. At what time, at what point did he started dating that woman? At what point did she become a wife? The three children the woman has, who get them? It's okay for people. That is the dishonest life they live. And yet, it seems most of you are not getting it. We are talking about people who pretend to be perfect. Meanwhile, what is happening to them is beyond perfect. What they are doing, it's not close to anything perfection, or holy, or righteous, or morally right. It's not because he has... We all know that if marriage no work, we know say woman they show man shege. And man, they show woman shege. We know that one. We acknowledge that. Is that their dishonesty that we are talking about here? If you both get problem with your partner, they know they hide them. Then go come and talk them straight on. Straight on, and they'll tell you they are into another relationship. They will even introduce the person until they get married. They don't hide it. But they will hide things, cover things. What they are doing, they will tell the members not to do it. Is he telling us that when the lady was not his wife, was he not doing something with the woman? Those are the things we are questioning. Please put me through for a short call. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. You can call WhatsApp only. The number is pinned. If you want to call, let me put it on speaker.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Sister, let's pray for them instead of discussing them on social media, especially when they are men of God. Instead of discussing them on social media. Especially when they are men of God. Sorry. Pray for them. Waiting make I pray. Waiting be my prayer points. Please don't insult anybody. What should be my prayer points to pray for? Heavenly Father, I commit Pastor Olutayo in your hands. He said the first wife is no more his wife. He has married another wife. May something continue to work to be the wife, husband of the wife. I'll be waiting I should pray for. Please tell me my prayer points. He said as marrying wife, he married before. Oh Lord, open his eyes to see that she's not a marine wife. She's not a spiritual wife, so that she can come back into his life. Please, I'm just asking. I don't know what to pray for you. What should I pray for? Give me prayer points. Any prayer points about when you can pray for one. And I'm asking in this case, what should be my prayer points? Abi, you have to give me prayer point to know what to pray for now. Somebody come out. He said the wife he get before na spiritual wife. He just marry physical wife. He no get wife before. Tell me what to pray for. I don't know what to pray for ni. Emma Binu. I don't know what to pray for ni. Abi, what should I pray for? Oh Lord, I commit Tayo unto your hand. May you continue to deceive his customers, and may his customers continue to see him as a holy man. After all, that is prayer too. Because in everything, I don't know what you want me to tell him to pray for. Hello, sir, you are on, sir. Sir, hold on, sir. Let me connect it to Bluetooth, Ejo. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. I want to connect it to Bluetooth.
Disconnected.
Hold on for me.
No problem.
Connected.
Okay, we are on Bluetooth now. Go ahead, sir. On speaker now.
Okay. I'll make it very brief because I see you're about to round off. My observations on this case may be a little different from what everybody else thinks about it.
Go ahead, sir.
Number one, I have very little sympathy for the ex-wife.
Okay.
Very little. Not because I don't have any emotions or I'm not considerate of what she's going through, but what you are witnessing is a breakdown in the code of silence amongst this Pentarascal body. What I mean by code of silence is there is no way you could marry somebody for 33 years and don't suspect something was wrong for 33 years. She knew about what's going on just as much as the husband knew about it. So they have a code of silence, and it's like, look, don't talk evil of a fellow pastor, even if it's your wife or your husband. I was listening to one of those talk apropos with Spices. She did a very extensive show on this subject, and towards the end of the show, she played a clip by David Oyedepo. So apparently, I don't know. She was referring to the same David, the son of Bishop Oyedepo, and David was saying something like, "Well, if somebody asked him that, how come David, doesn't have anything to say when people on the pulpit are being accused of improprieties?"
Exactly.
You know what David said? David said, "Why would I say anything? I haven't had enough to say about my church, my body of my church, and you expect me to say something about the body of Christ." He said, if anything is wrong, if God does not call you to say something about it, then why am I going to be saying something about it? And the question that if I was the person that asked him the question, I would say, sir, so when you do good to the community, say you give them some machine or you do some charity donation, should we speak about it or we have to wait for God to tell us to speak about it? You see the double standard that they're putting up. Okay? Now let's get back to this Olutayo case.
Yes, sir.
The wife is privy to all this mess
going on.
They told Madam, keep quiet. We will resolve this. We'll sort this through. Oyedepo's name is involved in this shenanigans.
Yes.
You know what it means now for the Oyedepos to be quiet on this, because they know their name is their image is involved in this nonsense.
Yes.
The only reason we're hearing about this is because this is beginning to affect Olutayo's financial empire. You realize that one of the first moves that the man took was to take the schools away from the wife, the ex-wife.
Ah.
Yes, all the business entities that they both ran together,
Yes,
they were seized. They were
they were seized.
I don't know if you know about that.
Yes, everything is in charge. I mentioned it earlier that he's in charge of everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So I told you the other day, I said anything that will affect their money, they will fight tooth and nail to defend it. Okay? Olutayo is a mob. He's operating as a mob king. He's not operating as a pastor. That message he made in the church, that's the kind of message you hear from mob, Don Corleone kind of people. It's like, you are damned if you clap, you are damned if you don't. I don't care.
I don't care.
And this is supposed to be coming from a man of God.
Yep.
All right? And I also heard that he's been romancing with Iginla and all that stuff. That's not even material to this case. What is material to the case is that he saw a threat to his power, to his authority, and he saw it in his wife, and he figured the best thing for me to do is to get rid of this woman. And we have just seen the beginning of it. There's going to be a watershed of allegations. The woman is going to come out eventually. She will come out eventually. If not from her, you will be seeing snippets
from
of
some
information
people,
coming
yes,
from church members that are privy to this.
to the information.
This thing is going to affect. It's just going to play out like the Ogala case, just like before you know it. All right. So Olutayo is not a fool. He's not a dummy. This is a well-articulated master plan to get rid of that woman, because she's beginning to get in our way. They have an agreement all along. They have it. You cannot tell me that she did not know anything was going on for 33 years. Everything went sour at some point, and she begins to ask questions. She begins to feel like, you know what? This is too much. This is too much money that should be coming to me, going out to other people. And the moment she begins to raise her voice, the man said, no. I will clip your wings, and you should never say anything about this. How many people from the body of Christ have come out to say something about this? Let's say they don't want to say anything about Ogala. That Ogala is a Nollywood person. What about the one that has the name of Oyedepo's wife's name in it? They will not say anything, my sister. They have a code of silence. That's part of their modus operandi. It's like, don't say a word, or we will find a way to bury your Pentecostal career. That's just my two cents, man. I may be wrong, but that's the way I see it.
Thank you, sir. You
really
make some
know
sense,
something
sir.
about all along. That's why I said my pity for her is very little. I'm just sad that, she invested a lot of her years into
And
this
she
marriage,
cover up
and this is what she gets
managing
paid
it.
at the end. It's a lesson for everybody. The so-called Madam Geos, and what do you call them, Mommy Geos and whatever. This is the way. Well, you know what you're signing up for the moment you become their wives. It's unfortunate, but hey, who am I? I'm just an observer. Thank you, sister, for the opportunity. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Wow, me wan shele o. I'll pick your call if I miss your call. Oh.
Hello, Aunty.
You are on. What you are on?
Yes, ma'am. I just want to contribute to this Olutayo thing. To give a context, the story about Bishop Olutayo, these are all in public domain actually. The story about Bishop Olutayo and women is not anything new. It's an open secret. Okay? And apart from Pastor Bolu has always been someone who is she's led by her husband. And this is a lesson for a lot of women, where she's giving up her career.
For the
She
man.
was so focused on her. She aligned herself to her husband's
Ministry.
what did they call it? To her
Ministry.
husband's, not just ministry. Even when they were in a normal, like when they were in their secular career. Okay, she's that good example of Proverbs. Is it Proverbs 31 wife? You know that submissive woman, blah 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 that
Yeah.
they talk about. So she's always been very, very submissive. Now, when they went into ministry, if people remember when we were all at Winners, because Bishop Olutayo used to, well, he was a bishop at the time. He was our bishop back then in Winners in Abuja. And the thing was, Pastor Bolu had always been at the background. She was very, very obedient. Even at the time when we were in Abuja, there were scandals. It is not new. Now, this new lady in question, she has 3 kids. Bishop had a woman, she had an usher who had a child for him. Prior to the time, there were also other stuff. These are all public, it's not hidden stuff. Okay? Now, the lady that is in London, it was, in short, that lady.
There's another lady in
was
London.
running the affair.
There's another lady in London.
Yes. So I did a show on Olutayo and I broke it down there. There is a lady in London with 2 children. They are legally married as well. But of course,
Hold on. Legally married to who?
Pastor Bolu she's legally married to Bishop Olutayo. So this woman is actually his 3rd wife. It's all in public domain.
And he's not divorced from that one.
No. So what had happened is, you see the lady in London, she's not bearing Olutayo. The children bear Olutayo, but not the lady. So the lady bears his middle name. You understand? So she's Mrs. his middle name, if that makes sense. So his middle name is Samuel. So she bears Mrs. Samuel. Should I get it? Because
Sure.
Okay. So the reality is, Sherry, this whole thing about him being married or not being married, even this lady in question, she's not a new face.
Yeah, they said she's been there.
Right? She's always been in the picture. The same thing too with
In fact, the picture that was sent to me involves the children too.
Pastor Bolu Garagara.
Really? While in the church?
These were open,
Come again. Olomangun, the wife, the first wife, Garagara.
First wife, Garagara.
That's disrespect the first wife when she was there. Disrespecting the first wife when she was still with them.
Yes, Aunty Bolu has Pastor Bolu. She's always, she's that. She's not quiet. I wouldn't describe her as a quiet woman. People that know them, because she's into like marriage counseling and all the marriage whatever. In short,
so
she's actually a laughing stock. If I'm being kind. She talks about marriage, but she's actually a laughing stock. You see what I mean, ma'am?
Yeah, sure.
So, it's never like, yes, if I see, so there was another case where another person got pregnant for him. And one Faraya, she understand. But of course, at the time, people were like, okay, it was just business as usual. Bishop man Kobiri could I'm not saying it's right. You get what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
But having said that, I would have expected, and now I'm talking as a church member, a former church member.
I know you guys, you know them more than me.
As far back as Winner, Ipe Aunty Bolu, let me call it Pastor Bolu rather. You would have expected that she starts gathering herself together.
When she discovered what was going on, right?
Yeah, because the handwriting was always on the wall. You understand? So you would have the expectation is, I personally as a church member then, I would have expected that all of this should not have met her on her way.
I agree.
Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay. Then, remember, she even went to go and see the kids. The kids are grown up. That's our own children. They are grown up. Even now going to go and see the children, she came back and offered one only, not Timota. You understand?
Wow.
So offer Wale, not Timota. These are all public information. And then guess what? She had to beg in a home that she built. Or a house, you know, that she was part of. You can't talk about Pastor Bishop Olutayo. I still call him Bishop because that was who he was at the time. You understand? You cannot talk about Bishop Olutayo without talking about Pastor Bolu. You understand? Because both of them, they are an item. Okay?
They were an item then.
Like that, all the rigmarole that Bishop was doing, Aunty Bolu was never, Pastor Bolu.
She was comfortable with it.
She was never oblivious to it. You see what I mean, ma?
Yeah.
So you would have expected that she has social koto. Like the schools, even when she was running those schools, the primary and secondary school, even when she was running it as a figurehead. Her case is just like Omugo, like the Omugo guy. Where he was a vice president. You understand? He was a vice president, but he was a figurehead vice president. Does that make sense to you now, ma'am?
Yeah, sure.
So, the truth is, Sherry, Bishop Oyedepo, Pastor Faith, even the Oyedepos generally, Aunty Bolu, sorry, I keep calling Aunty Bolu, sorry.
Go ahead, doesn't matter. Why?
Because she's a Proverb 31 wife.
Okay.
You understand? And you know why Bishop Olutayo can speak boldly the way he's spoken? Now, anybody that knows Bishop Olutayo, you know that is how he speaks. It's not me. I wouldn't say it's
with arrogance.
It's just that's how he normally speaks.
Okay.
Okay. He doesn't filter his words. It doesn't make him a good person or a bad person, but he doesn't filter his words. However, I think in the time when Bishop Olutayo and Bishop Oyedepo, when they had their misunderstanding, right? I was thinking at the time, you would think, well, church people would have thought, going by the way Bishop Olutayo did what he did, because he was quite vindictive, you know, and Bishop Olutayo is that kind of person that when he's got you in his palm, he will go all the way, which is what he did to his brother-in-law. He went all the way. All other bishops, they had, you know, like they wanted to like stand up to Oyedepo, but they did not have enough to stand up to him. Olutayo was the only one who stood up to him and was ready to take him to the laundry until a phone call died everything down. And both of them went silent. The church, where his church currently is, the Good Tidings turned whatever name is called it.
Unity
now.
Church now.
That land belongs to winners. Okay? When they separated, when Bishop Olutayo left winners, he left with everything. I mean everything, Auntie.
From the brother-in-law.
He left with, yes.
Family matter.
Including member. He left with everything. Now, will any bishop have been able to do that, or any pastor have been able to do that with Oyedepo? The answer is no. So when you see Oyedepo being brutal, it is because it's an aftermath
of what they've done to him.
You understand?
Yeah,
because
sure.
He cleared accounts and cleared everything out.
And clear customers.
But of course, family problem. But back to Pastor Bolu.
Somebody said,
knowing what she knows.
Go ahead.
Knowing what she knows, and all the children. Shawari the interesting to Aunty. Shari Bishop Olutayo. The Bango walking DNA. Ever because I'm pretty working DNA. They are working DNA. So it's not a case that Pastor Bolu will turn around and say, I don't know who this child is. Those children are working at Okuni, at Obini, they are working DNA.
DNA of their father or who?
Of their father.
Okay.
You see, the way he's able to speak boldly, and I'm saying it boldly, and Bolu, Pastor Bolu,
why?
She doesn't have she can't go to the Yedekos.
Why?
She can't go to them because, Auntie, she surrendered herself to her husband.
Oh, okay.
She's that woman that is lost in the life of her husband. And one thing I want to say before I leave is, you see, women, especially you people who are mommy G or whatever you call yourselves, not even someone who is married to a pastor. The thing is, as a woman, learn to empower yourself. Don't ever get yourself so tied up that you are not empowered. This woman, even before ministry or no ministry, she has always surrendered herself. So much so that her life is centered around Olutayo. She cannot do anything without Aunty. Imagine 33 years of marriage. And she's living, and the current wife is the one throwing clothes to her.
Which clothes? Her clothes in the house.
Yeah, she's the one that gave her. She came to come and ask, please, I need clothes. And this current Mrs. Madam,
how old are her children?
Give her clothing.
How old are the children of this Bolu that we are talking of?
They are adults.
And they are watching all that happen to their mom?
They are their father's children. Okay? They're their father's children, and their loyalty is to their dad. And this is what I'm saying about the fact that Pastor Bolu has submitted herself so much so that she has no identity without identifying her as Bishop Olutayo's wife.
Wow.
You see what I mean, ma?
Yeah, sure.
So it's a lesson for
Does she
women,
have girls?
For female.
Does she have girl children?
A big lesson.
Does she have girl children?
As a woman, ma?
Does she have girl children too, or just boys?
No, she has. They're females.
All her children are females.
Too. But remember, Bishop has always been the one financially responsible.
For the 33
Even
years.
if she's always...
Somebody said just boys, that she doesn't have girls.
Like I said, the best way to describe her is say Proverbs 31, Proverbs 31 wife. Even as teaching about marriage, that is what she preaches. She preaches total submission.
Somebody said our children are boys, not girls.
No, they have a female. They have a female.
How many boys? I thought you said they are all girls.
No, they're not all girls. They're not all girls. They're girls. They are both genders.
Okay.
But
this other woman.
They are both genders. They've got both genders.
This other woman has 3 kids.
Which one?
The new wife. One. The really Yawo. After all, they say they were never married. The Yawo Gongon.
Aunty Bolu.
Fumi. The new wife.
This one has children. Yes, she has children. The other one in London too. She has 2 children. Then there's somebody.
No, I saw this new one with 3 kids. So Abiboya Bolu then with 3 kids.
This is what I'm saying, that the Pastor Bolu, who is the Obanje wife,
spiritual wife,
meant to have seen, the spiritual wife. She should have, because all relationship always left a receipt.
Somebody said, I'm a family friend. Their children are 3 boys. Okay. I've been seeing your comments.
The one for
Somebody,
The one for the first wife's children, right?
3 boys
No,
is
no, no.
what is on
Yeah.
the internet bench. Caleb and Joshua.
Auntie,
Mm.
they have both genders. They
Okay.
have both genders. Odoyimbe yen la woman yen wa.
L'American B.
Yes, Odoyimbe la woman yen wa.
Okay, let's leave the children out of this for now. At least we know they have children together, which is what matters. But why I'm concerned is that the children should be grown up. You know, I'm concerned. Why are the children? What are they doing about it? Why are they looking at their father doing this? And according to information, they said the woman is actually putting up somewhere. That says a lot. At what age? So now that explains what you just said. Are you still with me?
Yes, yes.
What you just explained, clears up that question, that why would she be putting up somewhere at this age, even if your husband say, I don't want to marry you again? So that means she has been living all her life. Was she not on salary at that time or what?
You mean Pastor Bolu?
Yes.
Like I said,
Let's just refer to her as
life-
Bolu, the wife. Pastor Bolu Bawu. Was she not on salary?
yeah, but remember, she's in total submission to a man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if you are in total submission to your man, you are working, you are supposed to still be collecting your salary, right? She was the one managing
but
the school.
It's all about, so for her, it was all about transparency. Whatever she was doing is tied back to her husband.
So she was not
Even when
collecting
they
salary.
were winners.
She doesn't have a
She
money.
used to preach it. She used to preach it in marriage stuff. She used to talk about it. She even discourages women from having their own personal account.
Ha! She
That's it,
discourages
understand.
women from doing what? Having their own personal account?
Yes.
Do you have such videos?
You know, No,
Do you
now,
have her
back then, we
videos?
didn't have social
I'll look
media
for some of
then.
her videos. I've been seeing some of her, the link of her video. I will take my time to listen to them. And that is because I know she preaches, she talks about marriage for singles and married. I want to listen to her
Yeah.
conversation, talk. If she doesn't collect salary and she's the one managing the school.
Auntie, her life that's why I said, when I started talking, I said she's a Proverb 31. Auntie, remember how they used to describe Omugo as a perfect example of a humble servant?
This Aumugo was collecting salary, don't forget.
Yeah,
He wasn't
collecting
working
salary.
for free.
But remember, even though he was collecting salary, Auntie, if everything was well with him, Charlotte, that church he let him baton kick her out.
Even at that, she still has some money to start something in his life to some extent. And she still has some connections.
Auntie.
Her life was, I know,
Auntie.
I understand. I understand
Auntie,
they are
tell
it too
Auntie
hard to
Bolu,
start from the beginning,
Auntie,
kind of.
Maybe you go and watch her videos. I don't know how she.
I would love to
don't know
watch her
what she does
videos.
now.
I would love to watch her
If you
videos.
listen, Auntie, you
Because
see
those
Auntie
are the
Bolu,
things that should be
when you
corrected. If
listen
that's what
to
is
her,
pushing, she's
if you are in
putting
a close
outside.
range with her, you wouldn't believe that she went. Her life, these women that are on route abokoku. I'm not saying that's what she is, but that's how best to describe her. When she has no identity outside her husband's identity.
Remember the last caller said, that uncle that called, he said that we should look at this thing, that woman, the first wife Bolu, was there while everything was going on. She never said anything until she's pushed out now, though she has not spoken. But I don't want us to bash her so much that she will not be able to heal, she will not be able to talk. You understand? As situation, if truly what you are saying is true, is something that women should learn from. And I'm not saying it's not true, because as at yesterday, I was on the phone for over 1 hour with one lady. Her situation is very similar to what you are telling me now. So women, please listen. This lady, most likely is watching me now. She was with the husband. Everything was going well. She has her own business. She's doing, but they have joint accounts where she puts all the money she makes. The man was in charge of the money. I never knew people are still doing that, honestly, at this dispensation. That's a story for another day. So she was just all there. just working, not collecting salary. The man is in charge. The man will still collect. Yes, I wish I can get in touch with her because this is really unfair. And I hope she can fight this.
Finds her voice,
she can fight it.
She's
She can
actually
fight
a very
it.
lovely lady.
It doesn't matter whether the
she
children are on her
finds her
side or not
voice.
on her side. I was telling a woman that has a similar case sometimes ago. I said, look, this is not about your children anymore. Your children are grown up. Leave them. Fight for you. You. So if Bolu is listening now, this is about her now. She can take that man to court. This is not a time that somebody will say, leave fight for God. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. You want to suffer while that woman enjoys and that man keeps enjoying what you build with him? Hell no. Take him to court. If you are with him for 30-something years, 30-something years, you deserve something. Irrespective. If you have to break apart. Nobody is saying the man should not marry another wife. Nobody is saying, but how can you be with him, no salary and everything, and you are working? You build the whatever. I don't care whether now somebody's rent, offering and tithes now. Aunty Bolu, somebody said,
I
you
hope
know
women
her.
learn from here anyway.
Somebody
There's
said,
a lot of lesson to learn.
somebody said, Aunty Sister Bolu has healed. She has built a new ministry. She's busy working. Okay.
Okay.
I hope so. I hope so. But hey, women, don't live this kind of life. Oh, there is nothing like virtuous life. Women, no. Virtuous women, and mumu, then they call those ones. Oh, maybe so you
Because
go lose yourself.
You know something, Auntie? You see Faith Oyedepo, Bishop Oyedepo's wife,
Eh,
right?
she's a virtuous
She's
woman too.
more or less, she's a very, very virtuous woman.
Yeah, she's a that
You
one is
understand?
clear. But she's an
But
old
the
woman
difference
already.
But you see the difference with Faith Oyedepo is that a lot of things are tidied up around her. You understand? She carries her children along. So things are done differently around her. There are a lot of things that I can't really obviously put out here in public, but things were tidied up around her, and it was because of her illness that all those things were tidied up. Because during her illness, she had to go from one place to the other, stuff like that. So they needed her to use her personal account. And Bishop Oyedepo says it himself, that the wife is sold out to him, which is not a bad thing. So long as you as a woman, you don't lose yourself. There's somebody that claims to know them very well that is screaming and shouting. Let me let the person speak.
Who? No, that
I don't know. Somebody is...
Go ahead. Somebody said what?
No, there's somebody on the comment section claiming to know them so well and all these stuff. I'm not saying I know it all.
Okay.
But anyway.
Yeah, if you want to call in, the number is pinned to the screen. Call on WhatsApp, whatever you know. But honestly, we can say she's fine. She has moved on. Fine. But the way that pastor talks, you get a CB. All right, Jack, I will call Elumi.
All right, man.
All right, darling. Shay, thanks for your information. Thanks for the input. So if I miss your call, I'm calling you back. I still discussed something like this yesterday with somebody. Go ahead. That person is in serious trouble. The person I'm talking about. Go ahead, sister. You are online? Or be brother then?
Hello, Auntie. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, sis.
Yes, ma. Ejo, what the auntie was saying, she knows her a little bit, but she's not saying the truth.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Number one, Mommy Bolu Olutayo has 3 children.
Okay.
And 2 are in Nigeria. 1 is in United States.
Okay.
So she went to check up on the son, and she got back to Nigeria, and the house was being locked. Another lady, when Pastor Olutayo was having his 60th birthday, she be omo Igbo kan no fẹ́ gbà yẹn. So kí ni wọ́n sọ? This woman could share. We need to also help her to manage. We are church members. We know the man slept with half of the choir member. Àìmọye èèyàn tó lọ́mọ fún now ní Nigeria. Nínú church yẹn, tẹ́ bá wo encounter àwọn choir member nígbà tó introduce fún Lọ́lá. Ẹ rí pé gbogbo wọn dojúbólẹ̀ ni because ìdajì wọn ló ti bá fún now. So kí là ń sọ? kò kí ń ṣe èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ó bímọ tó lè fi àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ pamọ́, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ń jọ́ dáadáa. Ṣé understand? So let us be careful. Obìnrin ni mí, obìnrin ni Mommy Olutayo, we need to help her. You are saying she has a ministry. Which ministry? She does a lot of prayer online, you understand? She's going through a lot.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
You know, sometimes I tell her younger sister, apart from being a church member, I'm part of the family. So we know more than this. I will give you a number of people you can speak to. This is absolutely wrong.
That's
You know, a lot of times, because when I brought twins, I was talking to Pastor T one day. I said,
Aunty, about me so English, ma.
And the younger brother too was saying, "Oh, I'm tired. We've asked her to talk and everything." But do you know one thing this woman kept saying? That God will fight my battle.
God is not fighting battle. Court to me. God is not fighting battle. So, that's why people go to courts.
Yeah, it is us now that people are ready to talk. Somebody from Lola, only 3 girls.
Who has Omomeri? Who has 4 children?
Then the last one, he only another girl.
Who has 4 children? Auntie? Who has 4 children? The new wife.
And he to introduce Benny.
Who is the owner of those children?
Boys.
Who is the owner of those children? Oh, all those children don't belong to Olutayo.
No, Olutayo on person because good tidings unity kini what one pacing.
Ah, what did you just say? Auntie English, please. Did you say the women in the church, their husband needs to do DNA, or what did you just say?
Of course, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm bold enough to say it. Most of the men in that church, they need to do DNA of their children. The man fires, he smokes, he drinks,
Who smokes?
He does sort of things.
Who smokes? Olutayo smokes.
Yeah.
Cigarette or Igbo?
Yes, ma'am.
Cigarette or Igbo?
Everything you can talk about. I was telling one of our church, I was telling one last living faith, Lord, good tidings me. I said one thing I regret in my life is this man touching my head, saying in the name of I want anoint. These are not the people to anoint you to touch your head. A lot of things.
Which one is in London? Another wife is in London. Please, Auntie English. Another wife is in London. You know, okay, it's true that there is another one.
Is in London.
Okay.
Another lady is in London, yeah, with 2 children.
With 2 children for Olutayo.
Tell that one to bear Samuel instead of Olutayo. So the children bear Samuel. That's his first name. His name is Samuel Dayo Olutayo.
Samuel Dayo Olutayo. So that one is not bearing the Olutayo as a last name.
No. Okay. That one doesn't bear Olutayo. Just bears the Samuel. You know.
Now you mentioned
people. Mommy's PA in church. This man will sleep with them. It's somebody we all know very well.
So
my husband was being transferred to Lagos one time, and I refused. I said I don't want to go to Lagos. I want to be in Abuja. You know. He reported me to this man. And he summoned me into the office. You know what he told me?
What?
He said, I don't want you to stay in Abuja. You can go to Lagos. Anytime I'm in Lagos, you can come and see me in my hotel. Is that a pastor? I went back home to tell my husband that, what's the meaning of this? He said, that's the reason why he doesn't want to work with any pastors again. So what are we talking about? See, if people want us to talk,
Auntie Emma, somebody behave like this, you don't want to talk. See how we rubbish that woman. Auntie, hold on. That Fumilola that he just got married to, you say you don't know if she has a child for him. But the Fumilola, has she been a worker in the church for long? Because that is what I heard.
No, just the church. Do you know Fumilola's best friend was the one sleeping with this man before? Her name is Buki Adenuga. They call her Bling Bling.
Bling bling. Buki Adenuga was the one sleeping with
Yes,
the pastor
yes.
before.
It was they were all friends. They were sleeping with a man, and all of a sudden he introduced Funola house. People are still talking. Yesterday, I have a lot of people you can talk to. So what are they saying? If mommy is not talking, and now she even needs to talk, we must ask. She must talk.
And he has the guts to do all this on social media.
Exactly. Saying I suffer, man. With who?
And yes, he
Since
said
the
he
woman
suffered,
that stood by
man.
you in thick and thin.
Was the woman not a caring wife? Why did he say I suffer, man? That one was depriving him, or what?
Bless
What is the meaning of I
God
suffer,
bless
man?
you. A caring. This man will come back after smoking. People live in that house now. They will say his mom. You won't believe mommy is the one cleaning, is vomiting. He will vomit, and this man will still climb the altar.
After drinking.
Ashiriti Koju, man, Aunty.
After drinking, he will vomit.
upset right
That
now.
means drunkard. Like drunkard vomit everywhere when they drink.
Yes,
Something
ma'am.
like that.
Yes, ma'am. And it's still the same woman that will clean up, and it's still the same woman you are saying, I suffered, man. Suffered, man, in what sense? In what sense?
What?
Auntie Aduni, I'm crying. I'm so sad right now. I saw people leaving a message. Somebody said she's a
What
witch.
is the situation of
Yes.
Auntie
They don't
Bolu
even
now,
know this
Sister
woman.
Bolu? What's her
don't
situation? I
even
hope
know
she's
her.
fine. I know this is going to be a lot on her because this thing started 3 weeks ago, and the children. What is her relationship with her children? Are the children close to her? Because that's another.
Yeah, they are.
So
the last one was in Scotland before, and this woman will come and visit.
Okay.
This woman will come and visit all of a sudden, because maybe that time he has been planning a lot of evil things. Joshua was enjoying himself in Scotland. He moved Joshua to America, and mommy went to America to visit Joshua. Then,
so it was when she now came back. It was now.
People will suffer. These so-called men of God are now.
He chased her out for almost 2 years now. Wow.
Yes.
So
staying in the younger brother's house.
So it's true that she's cutting with somebody, a woman of that status.
Yes, ma'am.
God.
There's a lady in the house. They locked the door and everything. She did not come out with a pin. Not a pin. And last born, she has lovely 3 boys that look exactly like Pastor Olutayo. So what are they talking about?
Oh
and
my
then,
God.
she duty to go and check up on the last born. And if she came back, she could not enter the house.
Oh.
She didn't do anything.
Hey, Auntie, she was not earning salary when she was with him. Somebody from outside called. Now you are an insider. That's why I'm asking you. She was not earning salary.
She's just too. I don't know. She has a lot of blame. Even me, as I'm speaking to you, she's my mom, but I'm still very upset with her because she's just too. She has her own thing she's doing, but she's not taking money. They said she stole money. Where is the money? I read it somewhere yesterday that she stole 300 million. I was like, how? Where? Our account is open for everyone to go and verify. Our account is open. I have a shop in Abuja. One girl was telling me then that I like Pastor Olutayo. I don't like the wife because you are sleeping with the man. So I was like, why? Keep opening. Yes, she for you. How dare you say you like the man but you don't? He said, oh, she's so. She be from Lolani. Oh, she looks so big. The husband said she's so big. She just come out. How dare you say that about the mother of your children? I'm a woman too. Nobody should rubbish us. I'm so sorry. I'm getting very, very emotional, Auntie Aduni. I'm still on your line. If I calm down, I will call you back.
All right. I'll stay
very,
home.
very upset.
Okay,
Because
try and
this
calm
is
yourself, then
serious
call back.
cheating. They cheated this woman.
Yeah. For me, man.
I don't care if Lola is there online with you. If Olutayo is there, they know who is talking. They know who is actually talking. So they should just. I'm sorry, pardon my word. F word. Come love. She's just. They humiliated her.
She should be in her 50s from what I see of her picture.
Who?
I am Sister Bolu.
Lola.
Bolu.
Oh, mommy is more than. Mommy is 60.
Wow. She's 61. Okay, somebody has responded now. She's
Yes,
61.
ma'am. Yeah. Because yeah. And when she was celebrating, he just wants the woman to be sad, to be in the cage. Because I saw when they celebrated her 60th birthday, he was upset. He was telling people again that it's from my money she stole. Which money? Which money? And he told Jacomo Ashokuro Ninule.
At what age leyon riru eléyìí?
Marriage of 33
At what
years.
age? Marriage, and he said I've never been married. How can you never be married? When I saw that video, I said, what is this man saying? I've never been married. The one that has to your children for you, who is she? No, if there is nothing like God is not fighting for nobody. I will take the person to court, even if I have to lose at the end of the day. I will fight. Abba.
If I see some of his video, I will send it to you where he will stand on that altar and be saying, everybody, please, can you appreciate my wife? This is what she's been doing, which is what...
Please, I need the auntie. Please, we need it. Please, send everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Please. I will send you my direct line so that I will be able to get those information. Yeah?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Let me send it now.
Thank you, Auntie. Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye, ma'am.
Bye. Again, please, let me quickly send her my direct line. This was what I was discussing with somebody yesterday. Now, so she said, give the man a life. I said the man don't they plan. She no know. I was supposed to discuss this as a regular marriage issue. I don't know, say this one go come up. Me, I was just like, let me just play and go. I didn't know this thing is this serious, honestly. This is what they will say unbelievers did. And they will say it's because they are unbelievers. They don't have conscience. Where is he taking the money to? What is the woman's offense? If I miss your call, I'm calling back. Sorry. Please, if you are calling, speak in English, because it's not only Yoruba people here. This one even do pass Toto mechanic. Hello. Good afternoon. Abi good evening, Denny.
Hello, ma. Good evening.
Hello, sister. Good evening.
I just address what the previous caller has said. Caller who called before the last caller, she's misinformed. There's a lot of things she said that was not true, which was a lie.
Which one? The caller before the last one or the last one?
The last caller said it right. She hit the nail on the head. She knows them for real.
Okay.
I know a few things that I will tell you.
Okay.
So, you see, this happens to a lot of, I don't want to categorize this like Yoruba women, I would say African women in general, especially Nigerian women. You see this act of moving in with a man, having children there, thinking now because you are living with that man, you are giving him children, you are his wife. It's wrong. This is the first mistake.
Go. Return in Jesus' name.
Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Thank you, You see this act of moving in with a man, having children for that man. You think, say, because you don't born one children, you don't live with the man, you are his wife. You are not his wife. This is the first mistake Mama Bolu made. Living with that man, you know this parlor wedding that they will say, we know each other, the man has been here You know those kind of marriages that especially Yoruba women do. They move in with one man, be having children there. You say, my mother knows him, my father knows him, my family knows him, I know his family too. That is not marriage. That's the first mistake she made. And she's a learned person. She has a BSc in business consulting. She went to school with a family friend of ours. This woman, I'm so shocked when I saw the stuff. And let me also tell you, this problem has been happening since 2023. This is not a problem that started today. When they moved to Abuja, that problem started. There is a girl called Annabelle. People who knows their story well will understand what I'm saying. There's a lady called Annabelle in that church before. In early 2023, it became a public knowledge that Olutayo bought a SUV, Mercedes-Benz SUV, for that Annabelle. That was when she traveled to the UK. Mama Bolu went to the UK. I will just call her Bolu. I'm so sorry. The Mama Bolu gets her to the beef for my mouth. She went to the UK for some time. That was when her third son, which was, I think it was Joshua or Joshua or Caleb, was in the UK that time studying. You know, as parents now, some women will go and check up their children who are studying abroad. You understand? Moms will travel abroad to check on their children. If you send your pikin, go study for abroad. You don't go there, go check the pikin. She used to go there to check the pikin. That was when Olutayo accused her of abandonment. That this woman, you know, as men they do, men when they cheat, you know, they will find the excuse from the wife. I said, she know they give me nyasho, she know they agree me nako. You understand? They will be looking for excuse. When the Annabelle story came out, he excused that act as a kid. The infidelity he did with that Annabelle. He excused the action by saying that the wife is always abandoning him. Everybody kept quiet. Once we show they covered the hat underground, like, let's keep it inside the church or make the public know here. Unknowingly to his members, his customers, that there was actually another wife that he didn't marry also, that gave him 2 children. Her name is Geraldine Samuel. She's a lawyer in the UK. That woman is a lawyer, the one that gave him 2 children, a girl and a boy. In fact, the oldest of that woman to this Olutayo was 19 years old, and the second one was 17. 2 children. He also didn't marry that one too. You see, say this man gets sense. You know, this kind man, we go to nyash this one, knock that one. Now, so that man they do. You know, they marry any one of them. You know, they marry. He has never been married in his life, but he has children with different women.
But somebody said here. Hello, sister.
The Geraldine someone was an usher. You can go Google all these things. These things are online. Because this Geraldine really blew up. Because Geraldine visited from the UK in late 2023. She visited Olutayo from the UK. Olutayo thought his wife is still in the UK, not knowing that she will be returning earlier than she said.
Hold on.
When she came back.
Hold on. See, somebody said Bolu and Tayo got married. I want to believe he wants to write Tayo. Bolu and Tayo got married on the 16th of December, 1989. The person said, I was fully there.
It's not true. You know,
why do you know them from the beginning?
Man go sit down and say, this is my father. I want to marry your daughter. You understand? It's not on record. And she's learned more than that. She should have asked for more than that, is what I'm trying to say. Those old marriages don't work anymore these days. You need a solidified form of marriage. If you are listening to me, you are a woman. Take that man somewhere. Go to a registry. Do something. You understand what I'm saying, Auntie? Make it solidify. Fight. Don't do palo. I did here. My mama said did here that time. Now when he come our house, he won't marry me.
Hold on, sis. Hold on. They've been together for 33 years. That's considered a marriage under the law. That's considered a marriage under the law.
And you don't understand me. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Marriage. You understand what I'm saying?
Somebody said they are married with picture evidences.
He has never solidified any marriage with any of these women. Even the one in UK who is a lawyer, solidify anything with that one. In fact, that one alone come up for church because as she dey see the woman, when Fowl Yansh don't blow, the Geraldine no gree come Nigeria again, even though he bought her house in Abuja also. In Akpo,
So let's talk about Geraldine.
In Abuja. Yes, the Geraldine woman.
Let's talk about that Geraldine. Let's talk about the Geraldine. While the Geraldine, he was buying SUV for Geraldine. The Geraldine was still inside the church.
She's a usher in the church.
She was usher in the church.
Before.
Okay, so that Geraldine as usher, when they bought her Jeep, was she still going to the church?
She was still going to the church. When Fowl Yansh blown, she run go back to UK. She went back to bar and became a lawyer fully. That Geraldine lady, she has 2 children for him. You guys should go online and check her name, search her. You will find everything I'm talking about. Because
What is her? Calm down, sister.
Later became a low key then.
Abi Geraldine are your friend?
The thing died in 2023 was this war. That was when he got separated from the wife. He locked her out of the house said, because Geraldine was visiting and the wife also came around at that time.
Olutayo,
when you said that they don't put children against that woman, which is very right, because the children knows the Geraldine very well.
The children know Geraldine very well. Now, my question to you, sis. My question to you, sis. She na Geraldine dey UK. Na Geraldine dey UK with her children. Abi that's another one entirely. You know they mentioned that there's another woman in. Now she dey UK.
Now Geraldine dey UK. Geraldine is in the UK. She's a lawyer.
She Geraldine na your wife.
Lawyer in the UK. You guys.
Now your friend. Sorry. Now Geraldine be your friend.
She not be my friend though.
No.
As
you take know much about.
The little one that I know, I just want to buttress what.
Were you a worker in the church then?
But this program has been since 2023.
Were you a member of the church? Were you a member of the church? Caller.
My sister was a member. Very good member.
A steady member. Okay.
I remember my sister telling us there's an incident. If you ask his members very well, he'll tell you what I'm about to say now.
Our callers scatter table.
I think that was in 2024 or something. They used to ask people to remove their shoe before they step on the red carpet. Which was a little diabolical to some people. Then they fear, say, which kind of thing is this? You go on church, then ask you to come on your shoe and walk on a red carpet. Some members stay back, say no, then stop down and low key, then cut them off. Now that time, my sister stopped going to that church.
You have to remove your shoe to step on the rug.
That time, they used to put red carpet down. They would tell members to remove their shoes to pass on that red carpet. That time. That was when I actually know about that church. I don't know anything about the church that time until I was told about that. And that was when the Fowl Yansh became blue. So that lady, the woman herself, she was a business of Olutayo. Before maybe the husband robbed her for head and said, join me and become this. Then she became Pastor Mrs. Mama Yadi. She turned herself to Mama Yadi and forget about her BSc or everything that she was to follow this man completely.
Hey.
To become Pastor Mrs.
Thank you so much, sister.
And that was the beginning of her doom.
Oh my God.
So this man has been a secret star from long ago. Long ago. It's not even now. This one will happen now. He's not talking to his members. I'm telling you the truth. Aunty, it's not a shock to his members. They know what that man does. That's what I just want to add to the
Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so much. We go to pieces everything together. This na puzzle. Shebi, when I start this show, I said that they smoke igbo. Hey, well I did. Shebi, I talk and say that they smoke igbo. Hello, ma. Hello.
Hello, I'm Aduni. Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Yeah. Thank God at last you agreed to carry this story. I said it to you since October last year.
Oh, you were the one.
You remember?
I was seeing the message,
yes,
but I've been very busy. Yes. I don't even forget. Now, this morning, I can't remember. I said, this story, I must to carry on. I don't know, say, go open all this kind of...
the first person to carry it on YouTube.
Oh,
Somebody called me from Abuja.
Okay.
And told me about it.
Okay.
Now say, Aunty, go online and Google. I said it's a lie. You are lying. He said, go online, you will see it. It's 3 years ago. It's not my new story. I said, my God. Because these are couples that have been mentors to some of us. They are our mentors. And I knew this couple in as far back as 2001 when I relocated to Abuja. I was a member of the church in Lagos, so at least when I got to Abuja, I had to join the church. And my husband and the man, they finished from the same university. So at least during the alumni as well, I know this pastor. So when I heard the story, I didn't believe it because I said, oh, they will still settle. But that my informant told me that he ran away abroad when the news came out. He was there, and his lawyers were representing him in court that they are fully divorced. I said, I don't think so. I will see what will happen. And I went to follow him on YouTube. And as he said, he has changed his church, the name of the church. I went and thoughtfully, and I'll be following. And it was a Saturday on Christmas Day. I don't know what took me. I wanted to see his Christmas message. And I saw the introduction of the new wife. It was a very bad thing for me. A very sad day. However, the last caller didn't talk well. If you know Mama's background, her father is Dr. Olushola Jolore. His popular name in Ilorin is Baba Full Gospel. He was the one that brought Full Gospel Business Men Fellowship to Kwara State. If you even get to Kwara, you get to Ilorin, you don't need to know his name. Just say, tell a cab, I'm going to Baba Full Gospel's house. They will take you there. So there's no way she married that man without being married properly. They might not make a noise. I don't know when they married, but from the background of the father that I know, she's not that kind of a girl that will just go and live with a man. Never. And I suspect that all this detail is because the father's relationship, maybe Mama was close to the Oyedepo as a Christian, a top man of God from Ilorin, was like their maybe spiritual daughter.
Okay.
That's how Olutayo met her and married her. And I remember when we were in Abuja church, Olutayo used to tell us that he said there was one day he was watching his wedding. They were watching a video when he came into the house, and he was asking, who is this? Who are this couple? They now say it's you, that her mama has really turned his life around, that he couldn't believe it was him. He was like that when the woman married him. That's how much he adored the woman. But I know people have said he was doing excesses, even when I was still there in the church. I used to say, no, it's not possible. It's just gossip. Somebody who told me he had a room in Nikon or Sheraton, where he goes for retreat. He will say he's going for retreat. That the women used to go and meet him there. So all this has been going on. People who know him, but he just have the grace that they like him. Everybody like, even when he left Winners, many people wanted to follow. I wanted to go to. My mother said, no, I'm not watching. I'm not following him. I'm following God. So I cannot say, because we all felt they treated him unfairly. The way he was evicted from his accommodation, after the transfer, when he didn't want to go. So a lot of winners left with him. And some of them they've left Christianity. One even went publicly. If you go on Facebook, I don't want to measure his name. He said he's not going to any church again because he's heartbroken. I spoke with him and the wife. And this one, when he has been a pastor, this was in the Living Faith, and she had a program called Fruitful Company for women who are looking unto God for children. And many women were blessed through her. So a lot of women now, their heart is broken about what has just happened. And I don't know. I'm sure many people will backslide. This one is very short because of this that happened. Well, may God, I don't know what to say. I'm heartbroken as well. Like that woman, I've been crying. I don't even want to. This night, my daughter said, Mom, you are still watching these people or this man. That's what my mother was a child in the Sunday school. And Mama was in charge of the children's church. Every child that grew up under them, they are all very bitter, especially the girls. That is this how men behave? If a man of God can behave like this, what about those men out there who are not born again? Let's just use that word. So I don't know, and I don't know what Papa Oyedepo and Mama Oyedepo will do about this case, because these two children, they midwife them as young couples. So what happened? At what point? I know there was a point he was not talking to Papa after he left Winner for years. they were like, he doesn't talk to them, and they stopped. But I just saw he just came back when their third daughter got married. That's what he reconciled with them recently. So I think it was during that time that he really had time to do all these SSCs, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for him anyway, because I don't know. I'm sorry for him, but
sorry for him. I be the wife.
The boys. He has 3 boys, 3 good boys. For Bishop Olutayo, though he's now a pastor. He said he's no more a bishop because he left winners.
Why is he no more?
So
okay, because he left winners.
Women are the enemies of women. There's no woman in Abuja that does not know Olutayo and the wife. And if they go tempting this man because they think he's weak, God will judge all of them. That's all I will say. Thank you, Aunty.
Thank you so much. Really. God. I don't know my machine. If you call, I'll pick your call back. Oh, okay. Somebody send me a comment. It's not coming up well, so I'll look at it very later. Let me pick the last call. I mean, the next caller. If you call, if I miss your call, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Hello? This is sad.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. You are online.
Good evening.
Good evening. You are online. Can you turn off the other gadget so you can? It won't
Hello?
echo. We are hearing you. Turn off your other phone.
Can you turn off the other gadget so you can? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. You are listening onto something. It will be confusing you.
Okay. My name is Aduni.
Go ahead.
And this topic is very interesting. Very, very
sad. It's a sad one.
I have for over 10 years.
You are what? Can you please turn off? You are listening to 2 things at the same time. It won't work. You can come and listen to yourself
Everything
later.
That everyone has said tonight is just the little part of who he is. It takes a time for a beast in someone to come out. So finally, that he has finally come out who he is, and it's good that it's playing out right now. Apart from the women aspect, if 10, 20 people who have worked with him will call on this program, you will hear how he treats people.
Wow.
Personally, he doesn't treat people well. When you are good in that church, he will set you up. He did same to me. He will set you up and make you look like a criminal. And then so that the world will see who you are. And sometimes those people begin, but unfortunately for him, he didn't succeed in my case. Yes, he succeeded in some other people. We worked there. Some of the staff were accused of stealing and they will be sacked. And so, but in my own case, he couldn't.
Wow.
And why does he do that? The moment he finds out that you know some secret about him, this is a man that goes to club every day. He comes to preach on Sunday from club. If you are anybody that is close to him will tell you. He smokes, smokes all manner of things. He doesn't care all those things. They are child's play to him. He comes from the club. You know when you walk in a place and your friends accuse your pastors of smoking with them or clubbing with them, some of us will be fighting those people. We'll be fighting them. Until one day I said, this thing that these people are saying, not just one, not just two, not just three. Let me take my time and find out. The moment he discovered that I found out who he is, he began to look for ways to get rid of me. He began to do everything. Everything. There are so many girls in that church that have babies. Their husbands think they have the children. It's not actually their husband's children. It's Olutayo's children. And you know what he does? When he discovers that this is his child, he will name the child. There are 3 names that he has that people don't know. There is a popular name that is used for those children, which is Samuel. A lot of people don't know that his name is Samuel. I know the thing that God punishes him with. Once you see his child, you don't need DNA. Once this child appears and is his own, you don't need DNA. You will see it and say, this is Olutayo's child now. It's just unfortunate that Pastor Bolu is who she is. And I pray that God strengthen her, give her wisdom on what to do. Because as it is today, that woman has just labored for 33 years in vain. And for everyone who is a father of a girl, for everyone who has sisters, for everyone who has met this woman, for everyone who has learned one or two things from her, there's no how they not feel bad. You know, this media campaign, they started it. The new wife, the so-called new wife, started it. And I will bet with them, in the next few days, they will see what will happen. The world will come down on them. Everybody's ready for them at this point. They sent hire killers to go and kill people. They should be ready to hire more hire killers to kill people. Because a lot of people are now ready to come out for them. A lot of people are ready to come out for them because this is not just, this is not good. This man commits crime and make it look, how can you come on the altar if it's actually the altar? One lady was saying about the removing shoe. He's not removing shoe on the red rug. He will ask you to wash your feet in the water. What he does with that water, nobody knows. I was still working in the church when I made up my mind not to wash my leg in that water anymore. I was still worshiping there when I made up my mind. I said, I know they wash my leg for that water again. So there was also a time that the picture came out when the wife left him. Immediately the wife left him. He went and did the incision in his hand. That one cannot go away now. Let him snap his hands, his two hands, and show us. You will see the incision everywhere. So there's a lot about this man that the world will hear in the coming days. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Before
he
you
will
go,
tell his wife to sow her car to God. This man will give the car to one of his girlfriends. There was a time the staff, the people working with him, they should call, if the ones are still working there today. Who are they? What have they amount to? You can't work on that man and achieve anything. Except you go diabolical or do otherwise. So there's a lot about him that the world needs to know. So that this kind of evil, especially in the Christendom, enough is enough. There are certain things these guys are getting away with and everybody's keeping quiet. It is time we call a spade, so that the die will be clear. That's just my own comment for tonight.
Thank you,
man.
Thank you so much, my brother. Umbo, any sorrow for me? I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on, please. I have to quickly do something. Okay. Hey, Shani miss call again. Hello, Aunty Aduni. Aunty Aduni, this Olutayo case is not new. Way back in the 90s, somebody just sent in a write-up. Way back in the 90s, I worked in Zenith Bank, and he was our customer. He had a girlfriend who was our client and had 2 kids for him, and eventually relocated her to the UK. She lived in Area 1, and he frequently stayed there like it was his home. I am surprised Pastor Bolu did not pick it, even when diabolical, when he started whining and dining with Johnson Sule, and he likes the man, and he likes. The man has gone off track, and I wonder why he still has members in the church. Shaking to, I should read it again. I read, hello Aunty Aduni. This Olutayo case is not new. Way back in the 90s, I worked in the Zenith Bank and he was our customer. He had a girlfriend who was our client and had 2 kids for him. And he eventually relocated her to the UK. She lived in Area 1 and he frequently stayed there like it was his home. I'm surprised Pastor Bolu did not pick it, even when Diabolica, when he started whining and dining with Johnson Sulaimon and the likes. The man has gone off track, and I wonder why he still has members in the church. So sad. Who is a senior now? Hero mo first screenshot in it. Oh. Is there any other missed call? If I miss your call, I will call back. Oh. If you not see me tomorrow, now I be say I don't overuse me today. But this one, hello caller. Caller Johnny Abu cut off.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you? Please, is this Aunty Aduni?
Yes, you are online, sir.
Okay, don't worry. I just wanted to confirm. I'll talk to her later.
Oh, you will call later. You want to talk off camera?
Oh, no, I'll talk to her off camera. Not immediately.
Okay.
Not immediately.
All right. Ew. I don't handle story. This one, electric. Initially, I was joking. I say, if somebody knows smoking boom. I say, if somebody knows smoking boom, he knows smoke kai, he knows smoke. I will take day easy to come on the altar. All the rukere, like Abijah. All the rukere, like person where they act movie. Can't they tell a member, if you like, if you're happy, if you're not happy, I don't care. If you like, clap. If you like, don't clap. I don't care. This is my wife. I've never been married. Because now wait till I know. I don't be member of their former church and present church. Now the little way I know, me I go just take a comedy out of it. All this one where I come here. Okafok. And Okotayo. Abobo Tayo la makwe. Aladeo. I sit down now. Where they will come my own girl, JJ. Where your pastor matter, they come on social media. So then they cover all this kind of thing. And I help them cover all this kind of thing. And I know. The person where I come, women, I beg, making her this smart. I beg. 33 years is not more money. 33 years of your life for a man is not more money. Please, making her this smart. This is very sad on the part of that woman. Waiting happened to her. If I miss your call, I'm calling back. Hello, you are on.
Hello, Aunty Aduni.
Yeah, sis, you are on. I've been a brother, they call.
I've been trying to get through to you. Sis, honestly, this story we are hearing about, I will say former pastor Olutayo.
Oh, it was your pastor?
Is disastrous.
Please lower the other gadget, either phone or TV, so you can.
Used to be our pastor. It is heartbroken when on Christmas Day, and that is the gift he could give to his congregation. And it was so funny. It was so funny, and to people like us, I've heard a lot of people talk about the fact that they got to know of all of these things for years, in fact, for decades. But to people like us, we just got to know what is happening. And it's so surprising. This is a couple that virtually every member, when they were under the Living Faith Church, one mama city, one Toro. Because our mama was running a program then, the Fruitful Company. I am personally one of the beneficiaries today. Because I connected to that program physically and spiritually, and God answered me. And by the grace of God, from that, I'm a mother of 4 today. God will continue to bless her for sure. And for Baba Olutayo, because it's Baba, if Mama is above 60 now, so it should be around 65 or thereabouts.
It's not Baba for
And
somebody
saying,
like us.
He's saying this kind of, I will call it rubbish, yo. He's saying this kind of rubbish as an elderly man. And he's calling that place to stay in as the holy ground. Whether you like it or not, whether you're happy or whatever, oh my God. He's heartbroken. Not only for Mama Bolu, not only for her. We don't know how to go about evangelism again. I will tell you, just a few days ago, I approached somebody to preach the gospel. The young man was telling me, Mama, go and sit down. Now calm. That was the way the guy was answering me. All these things are calm. Go and sit down. Not be on money that they tell married women all around. It's so-called men of God.
Is he lying?
Is heartbroken. Honestly, it's painful. It is painful. It is very, very painful. We just pray that Mama Bolu won't, and so many others, that this scandal has caused a lot of damages to you. Hold on for somebody.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hello, madam. How are you?
Very fine, sir. Thank you for asking.
Yes, that is my wife. Just finished talking. Actually, we are heartbroken. You know, we. I know Pastor Bishop Olutayo right from 2001 in the Durumi Church in Abuja, and it's one of the pastors I really used to respect before now, because whenever this man climbed the pulpit and start preaching, honestly, you can never. Because me, the church by me, but when he climbed the pulpit, there is something like sleep, because every of his preaching is fire. There are 2 of them like that in church that I love their preaching. Himself and Bishop David Abioye. So I was surprised and shocked when I saw the drama they acted during the Christmas day. It shocked me, because as a matter of fact, when they moved him from when Papa Bishop David Oyedepo moved him from Abuja to Port Harcourt, I was one of the members that said no, we no go agree. I was one of the members that followed him to the first house we rented in Area 1 and upstairs. The church, that was when he gave that church good tidings. Good tidings. I'm just seeing that he has changed the church name to whether Union something or Family Nation, I don't know.
Unity Church.
I was one of the first members that followed him on a Sunday morning, myself, my wife, and other members, for a groundbreaking at Utako district in Abuja, where they have the church today. It was a land, empty land. He said we should come with anointing oil. We came to the land, prayed on the land. The following week, he said, people just came and dropped in taros. People dropped cement. People dropped sand. Honestly, building that church, everything was a gift. That church has seen. Within 3 months, that church was built. So I am an insider. I know what I'm talking about. Unknown to me and my wife, that this man has been fornicating everywhere, having children up and down, just sharing those stories. In fact, the wife of Pastor Bolu is a mentor to my wife. Because my wife was not even a member of that church, Living Faith. It was marriage that brought her, because I was already a member of Living Faith. I brought her to that church. So you can see how these people have turned Christianity to laughing stock. See Okafor, see Gilla, see Suleiman, see Jeremiah.
Now the ones where we see, the one where we know see still there, where they are still covered.
Yes,
at least you get one of your bishops, we get two of your bishops.
They are gang, they are cartel.
Two of your bishops get baby mama. Senior bishops. Continue, my brother.
It's sad, my dear sister. Today now, I watch Gila preaching. You just mentioned one name now. He's saying
Okafor and Okotayo, Abobotayo. I said Okafor and Okotayo.
Okafor and Okotayo.
Abobotayo there.
Today, Okafor was in the Gila's church in Abuja. Today. Okafor has stepped down from his church for 1 month. He came to Abuja to his own father, his own spiritual father. Igila is the head of the occultic group.
He's making moves so that they don't go carry him.
Got to be saying, to be praising Okafor, despite all the proofs and evidence everywhere. And I could see asking those people in that church today that were clapping for Igila and Okafor. Are they still having something in their brain? Are they still having brain?
No, they are
still normal.
No, they are supporting the body of Christ.
Body of Christ? Or body of evil?
They say now where they talk be evil, now body of Christ.
My sister, I'm just tired. I don't know what to do. I don't know. They are all criminal. And look, my dear sister, I want people everyone that is listening to me here. Any church, I repeat, any church you enter, and you are seeing that somebody is touching your head, somebody is falling, somebody is using vision for you, that place is a fake church. That church is a fake church. They are only performing magic. They are performing magic. Sister Aduni, remember one woman that was her hand is always going inside and coming out. That woman has been recycled in different churches in Nigeria.
5
from
churches.
East to west.
Yes.
And Okafor was caught in this same whatever. The same woman was in Jeremiah's church. The same miracle. They will call you, I know you, your name is this. They are all RNG and diabolic and black power. And the people, anyway, I tell you, hold on for my wife. I don't.
What is so brother me? Brother me, I don't know anyway.
Hello.
Sister.
The story is endless.
Oh, Lagbara.
Hello.
I dey hear, sir. I dey hear, ma.
The story is endless, but one thing is sure. After the night, definitely the day will come. I am sure. I want to use this medium that we're passing this message across to Mommy Bolu. She will triumph.
Amen.
She will triumph.
She will overcome this.
As many that are calling the name of God in truth.
She will overcome this.
Definitely, yes,
agree.
We will triumph. And the name of God only will be glorified at the end of it all. We thank God for all this revelation Yes, we thank God for God revealing all of these evil deeds. And now, body of Christ will triumph. Thank you, Aunty Aduni, for what you are doing.
Thank you, sis.
Our greetings to Mama and as many that are injured in this story. We will triumph by God's grace. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, sis. Hey, last caller, then we can go. My children want my attention. Hello, sir.
My sister.
Welcome back again. Olagbara.
Yes.
This is serious.
I just want to add to a few things in my observations from all the calls that have came through. You know, I started the call.
Yes, sir.
And I told you at the beginning, it's just like I was vindicated from everything I said within a short period of time. I said it at the beginning that I did, what's his name? Olutayo.
Okotayo.
Is a gangster. Oh, yes, he's a gangster. Is a mobster. And everything, every attribute that have been outlined so far just pointed to the fact that this man was never a man of God. The last gentleman that was calling was, giving him, flowers and giving him all these accolades about the preaching. That's part of their
manipulation.
Formalities. That is how they operate. They know how to suck you in with these fantastic messages.
Fantasy. I call it fantasy.
Yes.
They fantasize you.
Once they get you where they want you to be, then the game is completely lost and won.
Yep.
All right? So all these cases of, I've known about this since 2001, since 19. My people, it is okay that everybody's calling in now to chime in, to express themselves. I just want to say, too, that please, we cannot be talking about problems without preferring solutions. For the people that are calling in that seem to be privy to what was happening all along, it is not too late. If you don't feel comfortable to have your own show to talk about these things, if you don't know anybody you can reach, I can give you 2 sources in Nigeria, even from anywhere. You can reach Sahara reporters. Anonymously report whatever you find out. If these things have been made public for some years now, Bolu may not be in the situation that she is today. Look how much social media has helped to expose Kokafo since this story broke out. Okay? If you cannot call Sahara reporters, there is an institution called Center for Investigative Journalism. It's in Nigeria. They have an office in Lagos. They have a phone number. You can Google it. They will take your information and they do not fail. They will spend any amount of money to investigate. They will infiltrate the church. They will gather all the information that is necessary. By the time the report is out, Olutayo will either pack his load and go away, or find money to buy justice from anywhere. Okay? Now, let me break it down as far as the case is concerned. I heard somebody said they should go to court, take him to court, start a lawsuit or anything like that. It's not going to help any situation at all.
You think so?
We are talking of Nigeria. It is not going to help any situation. These are 2 consenting adults. Okay?
We are talking about our rights in the marriage, sir.
Yes, about his wife, yes.
Yeah, the wife getting her rights if they have to separate is okay, but you pay her off. Sir, he's working now. People, if they have good lawyer.
Well, my sister, the thing is this. The law has limitations on what we're talking about. From all that has been deduced so far, Bolu knew about all these things all along, for crying out loud. The fact that she's going to go to court now is not just going to be an automatic vindication for her. There's a lot of things she will have to prove. There's a lot of things that she signed on for while all these things were going on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being insensitive to her feelings. I'm just saying before she jumps into the foray of legality, we have to be careful because you are talking of powerful people in Nigeria. Olutayo has... I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. I'm not saying anything, sir.
Okay. Olutayo has amassed enough wealth to buy an SAN, to buy, if this case goes up to any level in the legal system, they have the money to buy their ways through. That is the way it works for these so-called men of God in Nigeria. All right? The best thing they can do in this case is Mr. Bolu should find a way to count her loss. Karma does not operate with time. Karma will catch up with anybody, anytime. Okay? So count her loss and find a way to get a lawyer to advise her on the best way to proceed. Whatever she wants to do. If she wants to pursue divorce or she wants, I don't know, whatever options that are open to her in this case. But one thing I know for sure is you are fighting people that have money, and they have a lot of money to buy justice in Nigeria. You heard, that man just said, what's his name? Okafor, that was supposed to be stepping down. Okafor, that was supposed to be observing a moment of solitary,
of soberness,
is now gallivanting around and is over in Iginla's church. This is how the clique is forming up gradually. That's how they meet. They say, you know what, these people are, we know what the term they use. They said they are fighting the body of Christ and we're going to fight them. They will demonize Bolu. They will cook up stories. Be ready. Be ready. There's a lot that's going to come out. The gentleman that called in that said he's going to release all that information, please, my brother, don't die in their fight. Do not die in their fight. You were not there when all this. You may know what was going on, but you know what? Whatever you do, please operate within the ambits of the law. Operate within the ambits of the law. Don't take the laws into your own hands. At the end of the day, you don't want to do anything that will come back to haunt you. I'm saying all of these to be careful. To be careful. I feel for Bolu as much as everybody does, but we don't have to respond to every situation with emotions. We have to operate with a clear eyes and be proactive and be practical in the way we look at things. I'm going to close by saying to Bolu, please don't be mad. Be smart. That's the only way you can get out of it. Emotions don't solve the problems like this at all. Emotions doesn't solve the problems like this. This is a thing that's been happening for a long time. Everybody knows about it. But nobody made any effort to reach out to expose the situation. Maybe they did, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I don't know what the court case is going to do at this time, my sister.
But
you know how much
are they fully divorced? That's
this
another.
Man is a gangster. Period. That's just my observations.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
For those of you that will still find general overseer, owners of churches, that you still find them attractive, hope you know what you are doing. This is a very sad story to me. I didn't know it's this bad when I saw the story. I didn't know it's this bad, honestly. And I want to believe Bolu. I can call her Bolu, yeah. I want to believe that, I can call her Sister Bolu as well. I want to believe she can talk to her legal representative. Number one, I believe she can still go to court. I believe she can still go to court. Their divorce is not even over. Are they divorced yet? Have they gone to the customary courts? Even though they may not be married legally, please, if you have information about their legal marriage, whatever marriage they do, please kindly forward it to this number that you see on the screen. And the videos where he was saying she was his beloved wife, we need those videos. I'll try and look for them myself too. Those are the things that she can use. I don't believe she should just walk away. And this is why she too has to speak up. That way she will be protected one way or the other. Because the man self no go want wahala on his head if anything should happen to her. Yes. By keeping quiet is why many of them will continue what they are doing and they will never stop. Social media has helped a lot. Social media is a voice for the voiceless. I'm not saying she should come here if she doesn't want to. I'm not saying she can use her own platform to speak as well too. But I think she can still have a case. I think she can still have a case. They are not even divorced legally before this man introduced another woman. That's bigamy. That's somehow, irrespective of other women that have been with him. If she can prove that they've been together for so long, except maybe her children are saying, don't talk, then that may be a weakness for her. But if the children are not saying don't talk, I see no reason why she can't speak. I see no reason why she can't speak up. Aile sorrow, ni bere uri buruku, like they always say in Yoruba. I know that. In those days, I will be crying and people will be continuing with their wickedness. Now people fear me small because they know, say, if they do me anything, I feel on social media, scream, shout. She's not an illiterate. She's educated. And I understand how she found herself there in the situation where the man was fully in charge of her life. It was what was preached to us as a church goer then. They tell you whatever your husband say. But some of us, like me, I told you, the day my late husband said, let's open joint account. I said, it's going to be family account. I will have my account because I know the man will not carry all his money into that joint account. He has money past me where. I say, let's have the account. We will contribute as family, certain amount, certain percentage. We'll put it there. I will still have my own money, in control of my money. We were even about to do it when something happened. You know, so women should just learn. We should just learn from all of this. I was talking to somebody yesterday for over 1 year, how she made that kind of mistake. To today, she's in a fix, penniless, because she allowed the husband to take over. To the extent that the entitlement she collected from a place she was working, she allowed the man to take charge. And the man carry all the money, not knowing the man was about to marry another woman. Suddenly, the man said he's tired of the marriage. Make everybody the worker. And nothing inside the account anymore. Now, the man is calling her, say she knows how to work. So all the work which she do, where is the money? Meanwhile, Nayin help and spend the money according to her. She was relying, thinking the man. I have a very practical example of something like this happened to here. Good enough, this lady, she's one of us here. Took me as a mom because her mom is late. She carries me along. I've never met her one-on-one, but she carries me along. Mommy, this is what it's called. I saved her. God used me to save this lady. I say, no grief for her. No. Don't let this man do this. Today, she's happy. Okay, last caller. Please, nobody should call after this one. No. Let me give this person the privilege. After this call, I'm stopping. After this call, because latest by 6 on the dot, I want to stop. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
You are online.
Thank you. Good evening, Aunty Aduni.
Good evening, my brother.
Good. I just want to talk to you personally to
privately
encourage you.
Oh, okay.
To appreciate you for the work that you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
I am very grateful for the courage you are putting into these services. You have refused to allow detractors to discourage you or anybody to bully you out of it. As a matter of fact, you are saving lives. Are you there?
Yeah, sure. I'm listening to you. I don't want to interrupt you.
Okay. Okay. You are saving lives.
Thank you, sir.
And as you continue on this program, people are going to learn a lot of things about the deception called religion. Religion is deception. From beginning to the end, religion is deception. It is very difficult for people to opt out of it because many of us were born into it. Our parents led us into it. And we looked around and see a lot of people all over the world believing in what we believe, be it Islam, Christianity, whatever. But from beginning to the end, everything called religion is deception. There is the Creator, the Almighty Creator, but the Creator did not create any religion. Religions have been created by human beings. So, and as time goes on, it will become clearer and clearer to a lot of people so that they can liberate themselves from the bondage that they are in. A lot of people are in bondage. Because even right now that these kind of things are being exposed, a lot of people are still finding excuses to say, okay, it's just this one that's behaving like that. That's not how normal men of God behave. But I'm telling you, all of these people are human beings. Human beings have their faults.
Exactly.
And then it will always be like that. Now, concerning the Pastor Bolu, the madam, although she hasn't spoken, she hasn't said anything, but we can all perceive the situation that she's in. I had it briefly the other time. Someone said that probably she's living with her brother.
Yes.
That means she's squatting. With someone, you know. Now, and you know, she's someone who can. She's a human being. She's a woman of dignity. I mean, somebody who may have some shame or whatever. If it turns out really that she needs help, I mean, financial help to either be on her own or, you know, pursue life, establish some things and carry on. We hear that she has children or whatever, but all the same, as a human being, everybody can make use of some help here and there. So if, I don't know if it's possible on this kind of a platform of yours, the moment it happens that you are able to speak to her, please ask her if she will want consent people like us to support her. And if she agrees and she's able to, you know, make an account number available, you can put it out here for whoever may want to support her to, you know, pay some money into such accounts. And at the end of it, she has something for herself to at least, you know, cushion the pains here and there and do something in addition to whatever other efforts that will be made, like the media or whatever, like the exposure, or probably like the court system or whatever. All of that can still go along in addition to whatever help people who, you know, feel concerned and who have the means to do something. You never can tell. We are all over the world. I am talking to you from France. Others are, you know, you are in the U.S., maybe they are in Nigeria. People are all over the world listening to you, and we can do something.
Yeah, let's wait for that if she reaches out, but I
Madam
don't see that
Bolu,
coming.
She's someone that I know. I know her. I've seen her a lot of times. She's a very beautiful woman. A very decent-looking, beautiful woman. And as a matter of fact, her presence.
Okay, somebody said their family have money.
Pastor Olutayo,
So maybe she's just putting up there.
played its role in him becoming what he became. I mean, in terms of status, You know, she's the kind of a woman that if you see beside a man, you know, adds a additional feather to the cap of the man. She's a decent looking, beautiful woman. Very decent. That I can tell you. Unfortunately, the man decided to act that way. It's quite unfortunate. But the truth will come out eventually. The truth will come out, and it's coming out, and a lot of people, even those who are still hanging around him, will eventually know who he is and will eventually back off. And what will happen will eventually happen. But whatever we can do to help her, there are some of us who are willing to do that. So I know that as time goes on, somehow you will be in touch with her, whether she reaches out to you or through somebody. Eventually, once you get talking to her, tell her that somebody has offered to, you know, do something. And there might be others who may be interested. Does she agree with that? If so, how can we, you know, come in?
Thank you, sir.
And then you put it up. We are always linked to you. We will hear it from you, and we will do something.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Aunty
Thank you
Aduni.
so much,
you are
sir.
wonderful.
Thank
It is
you.
well with you.
Thank you.
I was almost going to say that God bless you, but there is no God. What we have is the Creator that created all of us. It is human beings that have created God. That is their own understanding of who the Creator is. So then everybody creates him, you know, in their own image and give him a name. There are those who call the Creator Allah. There are those who call the Creator God. Some call the Creator Jesus. Others call the Creator whatever. Even there are those who call the Creator Jehovah. There are some who call the Creator Yahweh. Anything that has a name is not the Creator.
Thank you
the
so
Almighty
much, sir.
Creator has no name.
Thank you so much.
The moment you give the Creator a name, you have desecrated the Creator. The Creator has no name. All we know is, and the Creator does not require us to believe in Him.
Thank you so much, sir.
You don't believe what is the truth.
Let's go preaching,
something
sir.
You cannot verify.
Thank
the
you so
Almighty
much,
Creator is verifiable. For the simple fact that we are existing means that we have a Creator that created us.
Thank you so much. Time is
Who
against
this
me.
Creator is, we don't know.
Hello, sir. I have to
Hello,
go.
ma.
Yes, I say thank you so much because of time. I want to round up by 6,
madam.
and it's almost 6. Thank
It is
you.
well with you.
It's almost
You're
3
blessed.
hours, if not
All
more
right,
than 3
madam.
hours. Thank you, sir.
Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think at this point we should call it a day. If you call, I'm not picking anymore. It's because of time. I want to see my children before they go to sleep. Work is starting tomorrow, and the holiday is over. So I might not get to see them often as I've been seeing them for days. So let me spend some time with them before they go to bed. Thank you so much, guys. And as for our brothers, the last caller, I don't know if that is going to be possible, because I don't think she might really truly need such help. Because, you know, when you have situations like this, she might be putting up with the family for a reason, maybe for support, emotional support. She might be staying there for now for emotional support. When something like this happens, it takes you time to get yourself together, to know what to do, where to live. You are starting your life over from the scratch like a baby. So that's a lot on her. So I want to believe she's there probably for emotional support and psychological support. So we hope and everything works out for her. We are telling her to please take care of herself at this age, at that age that she is. She should not let it bother her too much. Let what is going on bother her too much. High blood pressure, cardiac arrest, and all of the rest is very easy when you are at a certain age. She should please take care of herself, and we hope the people surrounding her will continue to give her the support she needs. Please, if you have any information about this, especially where the man, we want to continue to burst their bubble. That is what we are doing here on this channel. Thank you, everyone. I spoke with Ebere today. Ebere is fine. She's doing well. And like I said earlier in my earlier show, Lagos State government is investigating Okafor. Maybe that's one of the reasons he's going from one church to the other so he can get support. We hope he's going to fail in the support he's looking for. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely night. And you are not seeing me tomorrow morning, no, until evening before we say. Enjoy your night. Good night, everyone. I appreciate everyone of you. Sheu. How is Lawyer Bolu? She's fine. I chatted with her too. She said she was just waking up when I chatted with her. She slept late and all of that. And I asked about the dad. She said the dad sent message to her. And I've sent some things to her. Hopefully, you know, I'm trying to see how far they can mend things first without us. If it's now, I'll still call on the dad. If it's not working, they will come in. But I don't think it's that big deal with her and the dad. Okay? Everybody is understanding what is going on now. I hope you find a common ground to unite back as a family. Hold on, everyone.